Washed Up. The Rock and Roll Hall of Famers bring you all the hits, plus music from their new album, All Washed Up. Saturday, March 7th, 8 p.m. at Beau Rivage. On sale now at beaurivage.com. Schedule subject to change. Some restrictions may apply.
Every day, St. Vincent de Paul of Baton Rouge provides dental care, life-saving medications, and compassionate support for neighbors in need, all at no cost. You can help make healing possible. Learn more at svdpbr.net. St. Vincent de Paul of Baton Rouge. Give, serve, shop.
Finding the right personnel for your organization can be a challenge. At Glow Resources, we take that job seriously, but not ourselves. We place the best people into the right job. Glow Resources, complete employer solutions. GlowResources.com.
Running a facility is already demanding. You don't have time for miscleaning, sick days, or inconsistent results. At Jenny King Gulf Coast, we have a proven method to solve those problems. Our franchise owners are trained and supported, and our franchise model means the people cleaning your building care about the outcome as much as you do. If your cleaning company is creating more work instead of preventing it, it's time for a clean that you can count on. Visit JannyKingCleans.com to learn more.
Jenny King, the king of clean.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Insurance companies have teams of professionals to fight your claim. If you want to know what your case is really worth, I'm Spencer Callahan. I'd like to help.
Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7970.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers. LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Monday, February 2nd. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect partly cloudy skies with a high of 62. On today's show, Super Bowl week officially begins. We'll kick that off today. We'll also recap the Senior Bowl, talk about Garrett Nussmeier's performance, and the NFL head coaching cycle is complete. All teams have filled their coaching vacancies. We'll break that down as well. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN. And watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio, starts now.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester,
Yep, got it, 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! And welcome into Off the Bench. Live Monday morning, coming to you from the Raising Cane studio. Monday show brought to you by Bayou Ford. Fired up for today. Taylor, I heard your announcement. Are we allowed to say Super Bowl?
You just did, so why not?
Yeah, why not? Let's see how many times. Can we get like a little ding ticker?
Yeah, I can.
Every time we say it, ding. I don't know. I remember last year. Was it last year? It was a big deal.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's always a big deal.
Is
You're
it?
supposed to say the big game.
But why?
Probably like trademark stuff. I don't know.
It's like,
well, guess what?
I feel like we say Super Bowl all the time.
Yeah.
Okay,
no,
well,
we
she
say
did it now too. We all three owe the big man $5 now.
Okay, that's 3 dings.
Yeah.
That was too many dings.
Well,
I just need just one clean, just ding.
Yep. Well, it's Super Bowl week.
It's the big game.
The big game. The big game is this week. So fired up about it. We're going to get into it, of course, all week. If you are listening and you didn't hear the announcement last week, we got Mr. Jacob Hester is in San Francisco all week for his afternoon show, but will be joining us throughout the week sporadically. It is The show off the bench, we were going to be at the show is going to be brought to you in San Francisco, but a little bit of time change. We didn't really want to wake up and do a show at 5 a.m. West Coast time. So
That'd be a little ridiculous.
That'd be a little ridiculous.
You would be in an empty convention center.
Be an empty convention center.
There'd be no
nobody
point.
there.
Yeah.
I'd be very tired. So we're here. Baton Rouge. I'm not too upset. Not too upset about it because we were out all week. Alondra, Jake, and I. Taylor was back in the studio. Had a great week last week at the Senior Bowl. And it was fantastic. I really enjoyed being boots on the ground. Did the show all week last week. Had some really cool interviews all week. And got to see some cool practices too. So we had a great time. Alondra, that was your first. Was that your first
that was
trip
my
with
first...
this show? I mean, you've done remotes, obviously.
So many of them.
But like in that role,
yeah,
on the trip, how did it go?
It went really good. I thought it was great. It was so much fun. It was a great experience. We did get to talk to some cool people like Tyron Montgomery. That was like one of the coolest stories that came out of that. And the practices were surprisingly a lot of fun as well. I had a good time sitting there watching them. It was cold, but still had a good time.
Yeah, it's you don't think of practices as being like fun to go and watch.
But they were fun.
But they were. I mean, when you get the best of the best kind of together.
Yeah.
And you get to watch it, and then you have to sit by me, who is just like rattling off mumblings about quarterback mechanics and form.
Which is okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
I like process it and I learn it, and now I know.
I guess shoulders flying.
I was asking questions too.
Yeah,
to
you
be
were.
Fair.
Absolutely. Taylor, how'd it go here? How was it in studio?
It's all right.
It was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you think? How'd you feel about the Tyron Montgomery interview?
Enjoyed it. I didn't know, when he sat down, he kind of seemed shy at first. I mean, Moose looked at each other. We were like, small school guy, didn't do a ton of interviews. How's he going to be? And then blew us away. He had like the 4-minute answer. I had to cut the short to tag him.
Yeah.
I couldn't cut it down until less than 2 minutes. And Paul's like, oh, can you make it a little shorter? I was like, I don't know if I want to. Like, everything in there is good.
It's
I have
all
to
great.
keep it.
Yeah.
So I kept it at 2 minutes.
We did ask for him, and they were like, well, no one else has asked for him, so yeah.
Yeah, the media handlers, we were like, does there anybody y'all want to see this morning?
Yeah.
And that was the first time they had asked this because it was their first time. You could tell they were younger people. They were trying to, they were the interns, handlers for all these players and the media obligations.
Yeah.
And apparently they didn't have any obligations. They came and did it if they were requested. Yeah. But like, they were like, yeah, we'd like to get Tyron. And they were like, yeah, I'm sure he'd love to do it. That's a D3 guy, right? He's like, yeah. Yeah, he hadn't got anybody to request him all week. I'm sure he'd love to. Fantastic.
We're like, well, we want him.
Yeah, well, I was like, we definitely want him. Because because the 2 practices in a row, the kid had flashed, like big time flashed.
Yeah.
There was some incredible plays at receiver. And just not only like the plays that flashed, but after he made the first play, I watched his route running, and really, really good, really smooth, explosive, got in and out of breaks really well, sold. Like the little things, like he would sell like the go route, and before he ran a stop, like he just good lean, good body presence. And we get the story, and when he was at Nichols, they called him YouTube because he learned everything about playing receiver from YouTube, which is a fascinating story.
Yeah.
So, were y'all able to catch the game?
Yeah, I watched it.
I watched some of it.
I watched some of it. Like, man, weekends are tough at the Flynn household.
Yeah, I have no life.
Lots
I
of
watched
kids.
it. I watched it.
Lots of kids pushing and pulling for sure.
Yeah.
Which is a fantastic thing.
Did Huck win his Super Bowl?
Huck did not.
No,
Huck did not
it's
win
okay.
the Super Bowl.
It's okay though.
It's okay.
He made it.
We got there.
Yeah.
It was really cute. It was at Elite Training Academy, and they made this big deal about it. Played indoors.
It's adorable.
They painted the field. Like
they have a halftime show.
They didn't have a halftime show, but it was really cute. They got everybody. I'm just not cute. It was hard. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Manly. They went out. They had like the national anthem play and stuff. So they got to go out. Cute. They got announced on the field, like player announcements, and on the field they did the.
Did Greg make it back?
No, okay. Not for that. No, it wasn't. Didn't win, but they got there, and they were very excited.
Yeah.
Of course, they kids learning to compete.
Yeah.
Learning to compete. So a little, they get upset. Got to teach them like, all right,
we can't win everyone.
We're not gonna cry on the field.
Right.
All right. Get upset. Want you to get upset.
Yeah. Should we make this announcement though?
Do what?
Should we make this announcement?
Oh, we should make this announcement.
Yeah.
We have a big announcement today.
Huge.
We were excited because we got to break some news today.
Yeah.
Dylan,
right?
Dylan, do y'all like music?
Love music. It's pretty great.
I don't want to ever meet somebody.
I love this song.
Yeah, play that song.
Hello.
It's a good one.
That's a good song.
Wait, something weird is happening.
That's
okay,
all
wait,
right.
hold on. There we go.
Post Malone's big ass stadium tour is coming to Death Valley. Death Valley Live, May 23rd. Post Malone, playing at Tiger Stadium. Post Malone Jelly Roll coming to Tiger Stadium May 23rd. As part, just like I said, it's part of the Death Valley Live, which is, of course, Death Valley bringing major concerts to the area. So tickets are going to go on sale Friday, February 6th, 10 a.m. Central Time. So another stadium coming to, or another amazing concert coming to Tiger Stadium. Death Valley, Post Malone, Jelly Roll.
I'm a huge Post Malone fan.
Yeah.
I saw him last year on my birthday, and it was awesome. But this one is going to be even better because it's like in Death Valley. Jelly Roll's going to be with him, which I like Jelly Roll. But Posty? Also Zach Bryan, but I think people already knew that one.
Yeah, people already knew Zach Bryan.
Yeah.
Is that going to be like a different, what's the date of Zach Bryan?
March 28th.
Yeah.
March 28th. All right. Well, again, this one's May 23rd. And again,
that'll be fun.
February 6th is when the tickets are going to go on sale, 10 a.m. So get ready. Get in line. Maybe not like a physical line anymore. You don't have to do that. Just get
the
on.
virtual queue.
On the
Virtual
line.
queue.
Get on the
Queue,
line.
yeah. Is there a pre-sale code?
Have y'all done the Tiger Stadium concert yet?
I did Garth Brooks.
You did Garth.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I did Bayou Country Superfest when it was here for years,
Okay.
but not like one artist.
Well, this is two.
Two artists. No.
When did they stop doing the Bayou Country Superfest?
It was, I think it was 19. 19 or 20 was the last time.
The 1-9er got it?
Yeah. Then they moved it to New Orleans for a year, and they were like, we're going to move it back. Moved it back to Tiger Stadium for a year, and that was it.
I didn't do the Garth Brooks concert, and
That was awesome.
And I regret not doing it.
You should regret it.
I don't regret my reasonings at the time, but just because it's a lot of people, you know.
So many people.
A lot of people.
But I used to live walking distance.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's
it was,
cheating.
yeah.
I'm kind of with you, man. My best friend had actually an extra ticket. He's like, "Do you want it?" I was like, "No,
Wow.
good,
Fumble.
bud. I'm good."
What a fumble.
Where
I'm
was
good.
where
That
were
was
the
a
tickets?
legendary. Oh, I was like in the front, not on the field, but I was like right in the front. I could try to find a picture. It was awesome.
Where were your
My
tickets
dad
that you
hooked
turned
me
down,
up.
Taylor?
I don't know. They were in. They were in the
I don't
stands.
care.
They weren't field level. They were in the stands. I don't know. Like exact section, I couldn't tell you. It was fine though.
I think the older,
I just found a
the older
picture.
I've got, the more of that plays a factor in my decisions.
Where the seats are?
Well, where the seats are.
I think
What's
I just got
my-
spoiled.
Yeah. What's my exit strategy?
Yes.
That's really kind of where I'm at in decision makings. I'm sure they got it figured out.
It's not that I wouldn't go. I would just be very particular about who I saw with that many people.
Right in the front.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I had a good seat.
Dang.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Legendary.
Legendary.
The Garthquake. But yeah.
Did they make it? Did they do?
Yeah.
Earthquake situation?
Mm-hmm.
Good for them.
Yeah, when we were in Nashville at Friends in Low Places, they had like a whole mural of the Garthquake. When he
It's
went
on
to
a
go
stairwell,
play.
right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like going up the stairs. There's a whole mural.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Post Malone show should be awesome. Posty in the open air of Tiger Stadium. It is going to be April, but it'll be great.
No, May.
Oh, May.
May 23rd.
May 23rd.
Tiger Stadium.
Yeah.
Flynn will be there.
Big ass stadium tour. I
Big
might.
ass stadium tour.
Might. If I can get in that queue early enough.
I've only had to do a virtual queue
Yeah.
one time.
Wait, what is a virtual queue?
It was a concert that I didn't even wind up going to. So it was, you basically just get in, like you go to Ticketmaster or something, they'll send you a code. They'll send you an email when the queue's open. You click it, you literally just wait. It's like you're next in line. And then when you're next, it takes you straight to Ticketmaster and you purchase the tickets. That's what it did for me. It was a Morgan Wallen show in Houston.
Ooh.
And we were going with some of Victoria's good friends. But it was when he got sick and had to cancel and reschedule the tour. And I couldn't go during the rescheduled date, so I just got my money back.
That was the first time I'd ever heard the name Morgan Wallen. Was when he canceled that Houston thing, and everybody was poo-pooing on him.
Yeah, so I was going, so I just had the tickets and everything. But
was this before or after the chairs?
What chairs?
This was
when he threw the chair off the balcony.
Around the same time.
Great. He was on a run.
He was on a run.
Was on a run.
Okay, remember the Oxford show that he had to cancel?
Yes.
This was after that, so I
Okay.
don't know where the chairs fall into play there.
Yeah, that was around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the biggest concert I've been to in a long time, at least, went to the Boots on the Bayou.
Yeah.
It was Morgan Wallen's concert in Gulf Shores last May. They're not doing it this year for whatever reason, but that was a big one. That was a lot of people, and I didn't know if I was going to enjoy it because of the amount of people.
But you did.
But I did.
Morgan
So I
Wallen's
think I might have put away that phobia.
I used to not like him.
Mm-hmm.
And his music was catchy to me, but I just was not I wasn't super into him.
Yep.
You know? And I was like, whatever, Morgan Wallen, who cares? And then I went to one of his shows, and I was like, I love this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he was great. So I didn't know a lot about him before I went to the concert, even last year. Now I heard the popular songs.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard everything else. But so there's a lot of people there, and we had these nice seats, or they weren't seats, that nice area to go stand in. And it was it's a concert near the beach.
Yeah.
And it was a wild 2 or 3 days. Diplo performed one night, which was awesome. But they had 3 different stages set up. But I did not enjoy the amount of people that were trying to stand in my personal space.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to just back away. I'm I don't care about being near the stage. So I'm just going to back away, get myself in a worse position, but I'm not going to have people rub it up against me.
Right. If it's a standing concert, I do that every time.
Oh, it's miserable.
Every time.
Mm-hmm. And so the people I were with were they're a little bit more
okay with people touching
okay
them.
with getting in the middle of things.
I'm not okay
They're
with
yeah, we need to let's go get close to the stage. I was
we don't really need to do that.
Not me. I'm gonna go stand by the porta potties back here if I have to. Anyway, it's not gonna be like that at Tiger Stadium.
Nah.
It's gonna be great. All right, well. How do we feel about this week?
What do you mean?
Tripod riding all week.
I feel
we'll be
great.
good.
Oh, yeah.
Good, man.
This is the superior tripod that people have spoken.
That is true. We did vote on it
And it
last
was
time.
68%. It was.
I mean, it wasn't even close.
It wasn't like we had to go
It
to a
was not
runoff.
close.
No. Top 2 and it wasn't 2.
Try it.
All right. Well, we got a lot of sports to get to.
So many.
So many sports. There's golf on TV.
Yeah.
A little bit of basketball.
Baseball's about to start up.
Baseball's about to start, but hasn't.
But not quite yet.
So we might, throughout this week, we might go through every single potential prop bet for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We'll go through a lot of those.
Yes.
Saw some interesting ones over the weekend. So, but anyway, we got some LSU basketball. Fantastic week. So we'll talk about that when we get back and all sorts of stuff. Stay tuned with us all week, all morning long, right here, Off the Bench.
Off the Bench.
All right, I want to tell you about Russell Pools. Man, it has been cold. It's been really cold, and I doubt anybody's been swimming. But you can be dreaming about swimming in a brand new custom pool built by Russell Pools. When you think of pools in Louisiana, you think of Russell Pools. RussellPools.com. Go check them out. You can see their gallery of work. You can see everything that they do. So they've been doing it a long time, long time. Chris Sanderson, they got new ownership. And they have done a fantastic job about making that reputation even greater in Louisiana. So if you've dreamed it, you can get it designed over there. They have 2 landscape architects on staff, including Chris Sanderson. So what does that mean for you? It means that you don't have to like piecemeal this project together. You go to them, you call them, say, hey, this is what I want, or this is what I think I want. Can you help me through the process? Can you build it? Can you design it? Can you draw it? Engineer it? They can do everything. Go check them out right there. Get the process started immediately. RussellPools.com.
We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.
Hello, I'm Collins Meredith. If you've been injured on the job, you likely have a workers' compensation claim, but you may also have a tort claim, which opens up significant recovery rights not normally available for a work injury. If this is you, call us or come see us at Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back. Off the Bench Monday show brought to you by Bayou Ford. I'm fired up about that too. You know why?
Don't you drive a Ford?
I'm a Ford guy.
Ford tough.
Built Ford tough. Bayou Ford. Not living a lie anymore.
The weight's off your shoulders.
The weight's off my shoulders, guys.
I get it, man.
You just came out as a Ford guy.
Just came out as a Ford guy. That's it. Sorry, guys. Always been.
I didn't know you drove a Ford.
You always get here before me. And I leave before you.
Tay also drives a Ford.
I do, yes.
Yeah, all right.
I'm going to get a Bronco. This is going to be a Ford family here.
This is going to be a Ford family. God. What about you, Kane?
I think Kane said, I don't drive. It's fine.
I don't drive.
It's fine.
No one taught her.
Too. She doesn't talk either.
She did, though.
But we are fired each and every Monday. Our show is going to be brought to you by Bayou Ford. And happy Groundhog's Day, everybody. Big deal. Yeah, why not?
Was carrying myself a little different this morning. Didn't know why. So, I mean, that must be it. I mean.
Yep, that's right. Punxsutawney Phil sitting in his little groundhog hole or cage or whatever he sits in. Do we know when he comes out?
I think it's just whenever he feels
Just whenever he feels like it?
What if he doesn't?
Oh, he's coming out.
But
I mean, he has to.
What if there was 1 year they came out, they're like, guys, we don't know.
We literally don't know what the weather's going to do now because he hasn't come out. I think they poke him.
You think so?
They got to poke him.
Yeah.
Well, smoke him out.
Smoke him out, yeah.
Smoke him out. Drop a little smoke bomb in there.
Yeah. What could they do to get him out of that thing that wouldn't piss Pete off?
Nothing.
Like a
Peter
little
gets
treat.
pissed off about everything.
A little
Matt?
treat or something.
Here, boy.
I don't know what groundhogs eat, but
It's PETA. They'd give
So
Matt
if he
everything.
sees his shadow, 6 more weeks of summer.
Winter.
Yeah, winter. That's what it said. If he doesn't, it's going to be an early spring. Is this accurate?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Okay. Is a groundhog a rodent?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, just a large rodent.
It looks like one.
Yeah. What classifies a rodent a rodent?
If it vaguely looks like a rat to me, it's
Yeah.
a rodent.
Squirrels, rats, mice.
Any invasive
Nutria.
anything that's invasive, I guess.
An invasive. Is a groundhog invasive?
Not to your house, but to your property, maybe, right? It'll dig holes. It'll do all that.
Yeah. A mole?
Yep.
Guess that would be.
Same thing.
We should look this up.
Oh my gosh, he saw his shadow. I can't
What?
do this for 6 more weeks.
Oh my God.
But he's only right 35% of the time,
Well-
where it's a 50-50 shot.
You know, I don't think I was going to take old Phil's advice anyways. It's
Right.
really cold, so I'm just going to assume that it's going to continue to be winter.
Yeah, this cold weather, it's cute for a little while. It's fine. It's good to it's good to feel what the people up north feel for a little bit. But it's the sustaining of this cold weather. I'm tired of dripping faucets. Have you succumbed to it, Taylor? Have you been dripping?
So that was actually Alondra
was
that
me.
said that she didn't drip her pipes.
I'm
But
just
yeah,
a girl.
I have succumbed to it.
I don't know how to live.
We also, I want you to understand that I'm married and my wife's going to make me do things like that even if I don't want to.
Uh-huh.
So yes, I have been dripping my faucets.
I'm tired of because I forgot a few times. Maybe not all of them, but last night I forgot to go upstairs to our kids' room and drip their faucets. Now, luckily, nothing happened. You know what I also didn't know? You got to drip the hot water as well.
Do you? I've never done that.
So in our sink yesterday, in my wife and I's bathroom, the cold water was running because I dripped it, but the hot water wouldn't run. It was frozen. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was like the water heater. We have we have a tankless water heater, so I don't know if that froze up overnight. So it wouldn't run. Now it thawed out and it worked at the end of the day. So I didn't have any leaks or anything. Anyway, cold weather. It's been cute. It's been real. And I hope you're staying safe out there. It's kind of time. It's kind of time.
Yeah, we were out and about yesterday, me and Victoria, all day, and I was like, I'm done with this.
Mm-hmm.
The wind, awful. I think yesterday was the coldest day we've had this year. I know everybody talked about Monday, Tuesday. Yesterday was awful. The wind was terrible. The feels like guy had a big day yesterday.
It was a big day for the feels like. Okay, so speaking of Groundhog's Day. So what makes a rodent a rodent? Because I know it's a mammal, right? It's defining dental features. A single pair of continuously growing incisors, or front teeth, on both the upper and lower jaws. So they have to have big old chompers on the front and bottom. That's what makes them a rodent. So I guess that helps being invasive, Taylor. So you might have nailed that.
Two big chompers in the front.
Two big chompers.
Hey, man, speaking of cold weather, I heard something last night. Best news I've heard in weeks. Disney World, of all places, Had a ton of busted pipes because they didn't cover them correctly.
Are you serious?
Yep.
That's a lot of pipes to cover, too.
That's
That's
awesome.
a lot of faucets to drip.
That's awesome. Disney, just the massive monopoly that they are.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's perfect, guys. Busted pipes everywhere.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Do you think they got, like, plumbers on staff?
Oh, yeah.
That are going to fix that?
They jump out the Mickey costume. Go.
Yeah. Do you think when they have to have, like, a bid, this is a real question. Isn't, like, Disney, y'all might not be the people, we need T-Bob for this, but, like, isn't Disney, like its own, like, municipality, like, in Florida? Like, it has, like, its own
That is ridiculous
police.
enough to where it's probably true.
Right.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
But it operates like one.
Like, if they need it, if Disney needs to do a big job, like if they have like pipes busted all over the place and they have to like put out a government bid for plumbing, do they have to put out a government bid?
Oh, no, they're bringing in their own guy.
They're bringing them.
They're going to go around that.
This is saying no, but the way that it operates is really feeling like it is.
Yeah, I've kind of heard
Because it can
some
levy
stuff.
its own taxes,
Yeah.
write its own
to me seems
codes,
like
and
it.
control its own infrastructure.
Who's their mayor? Who's the mayor of Disney?
Mickey.
Walt, he's Mickey.
Or
It ain't
Walt, and they just
Frozen Walt.
unfreeze his
They-
head whenever they need to make
It ain't,
decisions.
look, guys, I
Yeah.
don't know who it is. It ain't Walt.
Yep. Walt's still frozen though, so they're like, Walt, don't do anything if you want this approved, and he just doesn't do anything.
And they're like, got it. They run with it.
He spoke. All right, you ready to get the show started?
Oh, yeah.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com. Man, cold weather got us feeling. Got the immune system kind of all crazy. Got the sniffle season going. You don't know what that weather's going to do. I'm sure it'll be like in the 50s today. You'll be sweating a little bit, then freezing at night where you got to drip the pipes. Nah. Go to GoFlow. Boost that immune system. Get the Myers cocktail. Get hydrated right over there. If you haven't done it before, if you've seen it, you've heard about it, you just haven't pulled the trigger, go set up an account. Get in and out with your first IV in 30 to 45 minutes. Feel better immediately. Again, you can get all the vitamins you need. You can feel better. And if you are already feeling better, if you feel healthy, well, make sure you stay that way in this crazy weather. Go boost that immune system right over there. GoFlowIV.com. All right. I want to talk about a little basketball. So I know we're coming up to a break here, but let's go ahead and talk big basketball weekend. This is the second time in the last 2 or 3 weeks that we've come back, and the men's and women's have both come back with a victory. So let's just talk about the men's real quick, then we'll come back from break and get into the women's basketball game a little bit more. The men, they defeat South Carolina. They get a little revenge on South Carolina in South Carolina, defeating them in overtime. Did anybody catch this game?
Yeah, I caught the end of it. I caught the overtime period.
Okay. So it was close to tied at halftime, so it was kind of a back and forth.
LSU was up one.
LSU was up one. All right, so we go to overtime. What happens? What went
just
down?
started out on fire. I mean, they were running the floors, everything. I mean, South Carolina scored a couple late points in that overtime period to actually get it a little closer. I thought LSU looked like the more aggressive team in overtime, and that helped them. Like, I understand this is not a good basketball team by any means, but they did the things in this game, granted against a bad team. I understand that, but you were close against Arkansas. You lost by 4 points. At the end of the game against Kentucky, you were up big there. You had an epic collapse and lost that game. I get that it's not against a great team, but guess what? You're not a great team, and you did what you had to do to win an SEC game. Now, can you string 3 or 4 of these in a row together and maybe get back to something respectable? That's the next step. But, I mean, I at least appreciate that they were aggressive down the stretch because they have not been recently.
What I find impressive, like I can't like sit here and lie and say I was locked into the game or anything, but like what I find impressive just from like a player standpoint and mentality standpoint is nothing's gone your way this year. You've lost games that you've been in that you should have won. You lost games that you maybe on paper you shouldn't have lost, and it hadn't been good. The last loss you had last week was embarrassing. Your coach is on the hot seat. Don't know what's going to happen with all that. All this stuff, all these people, the people not being in the stands. Like, there's a lot of reasons for these kids not to play hard, but they did, and they found a way to win. And a lot of quotes from McMahon after the game and talking and like legitimately excited for his team and the way they bounced back. So you know what? Life's too short not to celebrate the victory. So the LSU get a victory. LSU basketball team beats South Carolina in overtime. So congratulations to them. Hopefully they can string it together, put something respectable on tape and on paper for the LSU Tiger fans. Maybe get a few more butts in the stands in the PMAC when they play. So look, like I said, celebrate the wins. This year have been few and far between in the SEC play, at least. And but for this moment in time, LSU gets a win. I believe their 14th win of the season. So congrats to the LSU basketball team. Keep it up, boys. Keep fighting. Keep fighting the good fight. Let's get respectable. Let's go get a big win. Give us something to cheer for. All right, we're going to go to break. We're going to come back, and we'll talk a little LSU women's basketball as well. Right here, 104.5 ESPN.
Off the bench.
All right, Trash Rangers, trashrangers.com. They are the most reliable trash pickup service in Louisiana. So if you are one of the lucky ones out there and you get that residential service, you know exactly how amazing that residential pickup is, man. And what work they have right now, going and picking up trash in this freezing cold weather early in the morning. So we hope they're staying safe out there. But I hadn't stopped their service. Reliable, like I said, commercial, residential, it doesn't matter what it is. They can customize whatever you need as well. So if you call them, say, hey, look, this is my place of work. This is how much trash we make. This is how big we are. This is how many people work for us. This is what we do. They can help you tailor that trash pickup schedule so you never have to worry about it. You never have a full dumpster sitting out in front of your business again. And roll-off dumpsters as well. And guess what? Parade season's coming around. If you don't want people in your house, I got Trash Rangers Sanitation Department, the portable toilets. Don't settle for those big national companies. Make sure you're dealing with people local. Right here, trashrangers.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. Now the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you at sunequip.com.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even JB could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of JB Falgu.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around the clock.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back here Off the Bench Monday show brought to you by Bayou Ford. You want to play baseball, softball, like the pros? You then go visit Marucci Hitter House, a superstore from the official bats of Major League Baseball. This isn't your average sporting goods shop at Hitter's House. You can step into the indoor batting cages. You can swing demo bats from Marucci, Victus, Baum. Gear up with the latest apparel, equipment trusted by top players. So locations, Baton Rouge, Lafayette, New Orleans. Hitter House is open to the public daily. And if you want to unlock your game, you'll get you a membership, which includes 24/7 access to the cages so you can train anytime you feel like it. So whether you're a seasoned player, weekend leaguer, just getting your kids started, we all got those kids. They're starting. You're about to start. Teams are already probably practicing and getting ready. And those kids grow fast, and they outgrow that stuff. So make sure you're getting over there. So find your nearest locations at hittershouse.com. Hitters House. Train like the pros. All right. Coming back here on a Monday morning. Open up the computer. You see LSU got 2 victories in basketball. Women's, men's. We just talked about the men's. Congratulations to them. Keep it up. Gave us something to cheer about. But the Lady Tigers, they keep on doing it. Number 6, Lady Tigers. They take down number 24, Alabama, and they do it in pretty spectacular form. 40. They won by 40. 40 points in an SEC game versus top 25 team. Pretty decent. 103-63. That is 7 victories in a row. 21-2 overall record for the Lady Tigers. 7-2 in SEC play. Absolutely. They gave them we call that a proper butt whipping.
A can of butt whip.
A butt whip.
That actually sounds like it would be a real thing.
Yeah.
Like, just for a second.
It's the first time I've ever heard the term butt whip out loud.
Like ointment or something?
The butt paste.
Like
That's a
diaper cream?
A little diaper cream.
LSU gave Alabama the old diaper cream.
That's right. Well, LSU put
She
Bam
just said a can of butt whip, and I was like, somewhere out there.
Somebody's
someone
getting
just
some
calls
butt whip.
it something incorrectly, and it went to that.
Well,
7 wins in a row.
Well, Bama, they are LSU put them in some diapers this weekend. So they played Texas Thursday night. But what a game, man. Their second best.
Texas?
Yeah, 4th-ranked Texas.
Yeah.
Who, I believe, beat them earlier.
LSU has a win over.
Yeah,
Texas
that's right.
home.
LSU has a win.
Good win over them. That's when Vic started.
Yeah,
he started
kind of
like lamenting about
that
it.
his schedule in the SEC is too tough. Imagine that. Right?
Get some.
Imagine
he
that.
Needs some.
He needs some butt whip.
He needs some butt whip. It sure does. Good Lord.
The story of LSU beating Alabama, like, incredible, right? 63 points. Like, to me, 63 is more impressive number than the 103. Like, you hold a top 25 team to that in a basketball game. But look at what they've done in those 7 wins in a row, right? Because everyone hit the panic button when they were 0-2 in SEC play. But you lost to number 18 Kentucky by 2 points. You lost to number 5 Vanderbilt by 4. Since then, we mentioned you beat number 4 Texas. You beat Georgia, who was top 25, by 21 points. You beat Oklahoma, who was ranked in the top 10, by 18 points. And you roll over Texas A&M, who's not a good basketball team, but you still beat them by 40. You roll over Florida. They're not good either, but then, I mean, you beat Alabama by 40. It's not just who you're beating, it's the way you're beating this team. Like, it's weird to say that a top 10 team coached by Kim Mulkey, might actually be underrated. But they might actually be. Like, find me 6 teams right now or 5 teams that are playing better than this team right now. Like, you're beating top 25 opponents handily. And your only 2 losses are by a total of 7 points in SEC play.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I was going to say the women's basketball must be super competitive because they're ranked number 6. And then I'm looking at it, and Texas is number 4. They have the same overall record, but I mean, again, we beat Texas. I mean, UConn is undefeated, so we can't really say anything about that. Yeah, right? UCLA, South Carolina, Texas, Vandy, and then LSU at 6. So it's a competitive top 10, but LSU is, by my standards, probably Taylor's too, that I would say they're underrated. I know 6 is crazy to say that, but like you still have Texas where, again, you have a head-to-head win over them, same record. And
we will find out here pretty soon because Thursday they do travel to Austin to take on Texas, number 4 Texas, Auburn after that, and then they get the matchup versus number 3 South Carolina. So
which is
can't wait to see. Are they underrated? We will see. But the win yesterday against Alabama, Coach Kim Mulkey stated about how great her defense played. Fantastic defense. He said, I wish we could bottle that up, right, the way they played. But offensively, just as impressive. They had their second highest field goal percentage of the year, 56.1% shooting. They make in 37 of 66 shots, 10 of 21 from three-point. That's the second time this season they've hit 10-plus or 10-plus threes in a game. And then 4 players with double-doubles. Jada Richard.
Hey.
That's right. God, I messed that up last week. Bad.
It's okay.
God. Such an idiot.
At least you weren't talking to anybody important. Or
at least I wasn't talking to like her coach or anything.
Yeah.
So it's fine. Jada Richard had 16, Michaela Williams 15, Zakiya Johnson 15, and Malaysia Full-Wiley had 10. So kudos to the Lady Tigers. They continue to crush. So continue to support, continue to sell out the PMAC. But this Thursday, make sure you find a way to watch that game versus Texas as we whip up on the Longhorns down.
Give them the old butt whip.
The old butt whip. Keep opening up a can of butt whip.
Whole can.
Hey, I really do appreciate the effort, though, because it is still carpool season right now.
Yeah.
Until 8, we got to,
Yes.
I appreciate the effort because I know that's out of your comfort zone.
It very much is.
To censor yourself like that live.
I know.
So good job.
Thanks.
All right, let's go to break. And I know, on time.
I like it.
It's not a big deal. We on the Nuss bus again?
Senior Bowl MVP. I think others are on the. I'm on the bus, but I think other people are boarding the Nuss bus right now.
Are we accepting newcomers to the Nuss bus?
I don't know.
I'm not accepting anyone.
If you jumped
jumped off and tried to tell me that Garrett Nussmeier in the offseason somehow forgot how to throw a football and wasn't hurt, I can't take you seriously anymore. So you're off.
Yep.
You're not allowed back.
If you tuck and rolled out of that bus, we don't want you back. But we're going to talk about it right here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
All right, Pelican Roof, pelicanroof.com. If you need a new roof, if you are building a new house, if you are extending a new house, if you just need a roof replacement, or maybe you got a faulty roof, maybe it's a little leak, maybe it's old, well, call the experts. That is Pelican Roof at pelicanroof.com. We know there's a lot of options. You got a lot of options out there. We get it. I've heard the different commercials, but Pelican Roof is the most trusted roofing company in Louisiana. You can, don't take it from me, go to their website and go check out all the 5-star reviews. And that's not just like 5-star reviews that they paid for. This is from Google. This is for Yelp. This is from all these different services online, third-party services. And why do they get these ratings? Because they're the best. Offices in Lafayette, offices in Baton Rouge. So what does that mean for you? That means if you have a project, they're going to dedicate a project manager to your job and only your job until it is done. So it is done the right way, done the Pelican way. That's pelicanroof.com.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.
Hello, I'm Collins Meredith. If you've been injured on the job, you likely have a workers' compensation claim, but you may also have a tort claim which opens up significant recovery rights not normally available for a work injury. If this is you, call us or come see us at Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates.
South Louisiana, it's turnaround season, and River Parish Contractors is calling in the best of the best. We're hiring pipe fitters, iron workers, boiler makers, combo and structural welders, rig welders, carpenters, crane operators, dirt operators, and more. If you're ready to work, ready to earn, and ready to build something that lasts, call Big Jake at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
This new year, Hood Dental wants you smiling bigger and healthier than ever. New patients can get a healthy gums cleaning for just $89, plus a free exam and full mouth x-rays, a $376 value. With over 3,000 five-star Google reviews, 5 local locations, and easy online scheduling with same-day care, Hood Dental makes it simple to get started. And for January only, save 15% up to $150 on restorative treatment. Schedule today at hooddentalcare.com.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back. Off the Bench, Monday show brought to you by Bayou Ford. I'm a Ford guy. We're a Ford tripod. Told y'all.
We love Fords.
It's good enough to live this life.
We're built Ford tough,
Built
too.
Ford tough.
Station vehicle, Ford.
Boom. Bayou Ford.
Which is lit.
Mm-hmm.
I love that truck.
You know what else is tough? Central Plumbing. Golly, they better be tough. This is their Super Bowl right now. All this freezing happening. There's a lot of people out there. I mean, if it's like one day, you're going to remember to drip the faucets because it's a sexy topic. But, man, after a week, you're going to forget every now and then. And when you do, Central Plumbing is there to help you out. CentralPlumbing.org. Give them a call. If you got some pipes that might have froze, man, they can do it. And it's emergency, too. If you need an emergency, 24/7 emergency service. Go to their website. Check it out. You can find all the number. You can find the information right there. But the plumbing experts in Baton Rouge. They've been doing it a long time, the Payne family. I can't remember where it's been like freezing for this like long period of time. I know we had the snow last year. I'm sure they got some busted pipes in, but man, if you need something, don't hesitate. Give them a call. Go check them out. CentralPlumbing.org. The Nuss Bus is riding again, baby.
Toot toot.
Whoop whoop. Garrett Nussmeier. You ever heard of the Senior Bowl? It's where the best in college football meet for an entire week, and they play football against each other. The best players.
That must be exciting.
In a game, they usually name a person that's the best player of that game.
Mm-hmm.
And so you got the best players in the country playing a game, and then there was one person that was named the best player of that game. Guess who it was?
Was it Garrett Nussmeier?
It was Garrett Nussmeier.
Man.
Son of Saints offensive coordinator.
You had that Saints beanie on after the game, too.
Yeah, he did. Looked pretty good. Congratulations, Garrett Nussmeier. Man, in a week that we talked about it a lot last week, we highlighted Garrett Nussmeier because, of course, we're a Louisiana show. But it wasn't just us that were highlighting Nussmeier last year. It was everybody. It was all the media people we were talking to. It was a lot of the scouts we were talking to. The head of the Senior Bowl was talking about it. Everybody said Garrett Nussmeier is one of the people this week that can help himself the most. And we know the story. We understand it. Taylor, I thought you said it great before we went to break. I don't think in the offseason Garrett forgot how to throw the ball and play quarterback and tackle football. Just didn't happen. He was put in a really tough position, and did his draft stock pay for it? And it paid for it probably in a huge way leading up into this week. So it was amazing to see that a kid that we all have followed and have cheered for and rooted for. Some people cheered against a little bit because it wasn't great at times this year. I get it. It's a results-oriented world. So when you don't get the results, football's great because you can cheer and you can boo. But guess what? We're all cheering now. We're all hopefully all back on the Nuss bus. And how much has his draft stock improved? We don't know. I mean, it's still a weaker draft class in the quarterback. But I did see something yesterday that I don't know who's all doing these statistics right now or whatever, but I think it must be betting odds. I think he's got like a 30% chance to go third round. So if you would have told me that before last week, I would have said, no way. He's going third round just because of what you put on tape most recently. Recency bias, I guess. But it just goes to show you, and it proves the fact that he indeed was not 100% healthy or even close to it when he talked about on our show in the interview, great interview, you can go back and listen to as well. He said, I can't use my abs when I throw. And as a rotational athlete, whether you're a thrower, whether you're a kicker, whether you're a swinger of a golf club, baseball bat, whatever it is, if you can't use your abs, you can't do anything. And so you certainly can't do it with any power. So it was great to go see him. We had those awesome clips, too, of he had the furthest air yardage after the first day, had the highest velocity after the first day. So Nuss is back. I expect him to get drafted. Where that will fall, I have no idea. But congrats to him earning MVP of the Senior Bowl. So, Nuss Bus, everybody, all aboard. Let's go. Hour 2 coming up right here on Off the Bench.
Off the Bench.
It's almost like Nuss was like feeling like his younger self. His self from a year ago. Well, if you want to get feeling like your younger self, you need to go to RejuveMeMedical.com. Rejuve Medical, 13 locations all over Louisiana. You go to the clinic, incredible clinic, great people, great medical staff, and they can take your blood work. They can go check to see why you're not feeling like your younger self. If you have low energy, low libido, you just don't have that drive that you used to, well, go check it out because there is a fix for that. Hormone replacement therapy. They are Louisiana's leader in hormone replacement therapy for over 10 years. So just don't, if you're going to do it, make sure you're doing it medically supervised. Make sure you're doing it the right way. Go get feeling good again. There's no excuse for it. Go get it fixed. Go feel like that youthful self. RejuveMeMedical.com.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith with Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan & Associates. We take great pride in educating our clients about their rights. Whether you're injured at work or while you drive, call our office at 272-5555. Knowledge is power, and you should know your rights after an injury.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan of Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. When insurance companies have been unfair, we've never been afraid to go to trial. Fighting hard to protect your rights, we never settle a case out of convenience. We only settle when it's right for you. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call.
Most roofers just replace your shingles. At Pelican, we diagnose your roof, digging deep down to find the root cause of your roof symptoms. Now cough for me? Good. We don't ignore your roof's issues, we address them. Let's just take care of this right here, helping your roof to become the best version of itself. Interesting that you would say that. How does that make you feel? So call Pelican Roofing for your free roof checkup today.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
The Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio.
All right, welcome back. Hour number 2, Off the Bench. Oh, Andrea, it's past 8 a.m. now.
Okay.
So you can say ass whooping now.
Okay.
Okay, instead of...
Yeah. They're going to open up a can
It's
of whoop ass. I said
instead
it
of
wrong.
butt whip.
Yeah, I said butt whip. That's not even...
I guess it should be whip butt.
Yeah.
Which, is that an improvement?
Yeah, it's not an improvement at all.
I don't know if that's an
Whip
improvement.
All right, but again, I applaud your effort
Thank you.
to keep it clean for the childrens,
Thanks.
for the youngs out there.
I'm not around children much, so it's like I don't ever have to censor myself.
What would parents prefer? Just hearing that, or kids being like, is butt whip an actual thing
Is
that
butt
you can
whip
buy?
a thing? I think we should trademark it,
I
bottle
think
it,
we should
and sell
before.
it.
Yeah.
We're
Before
not
somebody
gonna-
else
we're not
takes
gonna
my
make
idea.
anything- We're not going to make anything actually good. What are we going to put in the bottle to just like,
Just
you know,
some My
bring
High.
in the
Doesn't
consumer?
matter. It's all marketing, baby. You aren't around the youths a lot, but you did show me a real funny picture.
Oh, yes.
Of a young today.
Yeah, so my cousin Bo,
Okay.
he's 5 years old. He's going to be 6 this year, which is so jarring. Because I was basically like my aunt's live-in nanny at the time. So I like, when he was like a newborn baby, I was like taking care of him.
Oh.
But it is the 100th day at school. So they all dressed up as old people, and he's like this little old man, and it's so adorable. I'm going to see if Taylor, I'm going to send a picture of it to Taylor, see if he could pull it up. But
I'll consider it.
it is the cutest thing ever. And then she said that she went to go drop him off, and there's just a bunch of little old Like a bunch of kids dressed as
That's
little
pretty
old
hilarious.
people. Yeah.
Pull
I
it
would
up
like
to a
to see that.
retirement home.
Yeah. So I guess they do that now. I was telling Taylor said they used to do glasses. We used to just do a little T-shirt.
Well, he's
like the 100.
Well, the picture you showed me is full blown.
Yes.
We used to make 100-day glasses, like the
Yeah.
the zeros were the eyes.
He
and
has
you
a
had the
little
one.
newspaper boy cap.
Yeah.
and,
Hey, you see? Back in my day.
He has little wrinkles on his head, and I
They
guess
went
they
all
spray
out.
painted his hair gray.
I can only hope that the entire class went all out.
Yeah, she
like
said
him.
there's a bunch of little old people there.
Okay, that's fantastic. I'd
Yeah.
like to see that. Yeah, I
I
think
would
our
hate-
school is like 100-day, like they wear 100, feathers or whatever
Uh-huh.
trinkets where they can put on their shirts or hats, whatever. I don't know if today's 100-day though. Might already been there.
Yeah. It's pretty cute though.
Well, I feel like it takes a long time to get to 100 days of school because I feel like
Yeah.
they get a lot of off days.
They
these
do
days.
get a lot of off days.
This is a back in my day type of soapbox here. Man, that's a lot of off days.
Back in my day, we didn't get the full week of Thanksgiving off.
Yeah.
We just got like Wednesday and Thursday and Friday or something. Maybe even just Thursday and Friday.
There's fall break, which is a full week. There's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
There's Christmas.
Christmas, which is like the whole month.
Mardi Gras.
Yeah. Oh, we don't get
Spring.
over there. They don't get Mardi Gras.
Easter. Yeah. What are we doing?
Why didn't they ever make spring break the same time
The
as
week
Easter?
of, yeah.
Is it not? I can't remember.
In college, I know it was not.
Yeah, definitely not in college.
I don't think it was during, or at least not for me. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, little children dressed up as old people is hilarious.
What was it? It was just Thanksgiving was just like you're off Thursday and Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe a Wednesday. Maybe they threw in Wednesday
I think
in there.
maybe we had Wednesday off. The
Well,
kids these days.
Kids these days, they don't get it. Good for them.
They don't ever go to school.
All right, Super Bowl week.
Oh yeah. Who's doing the national anthem?
Seahawks. Oh, good question.
Oh, I know this.
I know
Charlie
this.
Puth.
He
We
put
talked
a
about it
finger.
Oh
Friday.
yeah. Charlie Puth.
It worked.
I just want y'all to put like picture this. I know this, and then eyes closed, finger to the scalp.
How
Look
quickly?
now.
How
It did
quickly
work.
did I get it after that?
What's his name?
Charlie
Puth.
Puth.
You know him. You've heard some of his songs.
Puth?
Puth.
That sounds like a puth.
It's been a long day.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
the
pretty good, Alondra.
Fast and Furious song.
You nailed it.
If radio doesn't work out for me,
All right.
I'll just sing.
I need to look up. I'd like to look up I always like the
The
national
over-under on how
anthem.
long it'll be.
I enjoy that one. So like I said, this is, I think the time of the year where not a ton of actual sports to break down is happening. We're going to go through a lot of the different prop bets, but we do have some NFL news, and it got me thinking. I think we have wrapped up the coaching, and we'll get to that. But I was looking at the coach, I was looking at the GM movements, and it got to thinking this weekend. And this is I kind of want this to be a little roundtable discussion here.
Okay.
But who screwed up worse? Who made the dumber move? And this all pertains to the Super Bowl, the Seahawks versus the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Who made the dumber move? The Minnesota Vikings
Mm-hmm.
or the Tennessee Titans?
Tennessee Titans. I think so.
Wow, that was fast.
I think I appreciate what Kevin O'Connell can do with quarterbacks. And I get that JJ wasn't great. You got to understand, this was technically JJ's rookie year. This was his first year in the league. Like, I'll give him another year before, we're completely out on him. But he took you to the 1 seed as the Titans. When the hell have you ever been the 1 seed? Ryan Tannehill was your quarterback. You were the 1 seed. Guess what? Tannehill, when his contract was up in Tennessee, nobody in the league wanted him. He hadn't played since. And you were the 1 seed and were a game away from making it to the Super Bowl. And you fired the guy. Now, guess what? You're going to have top 5 picks for the next 4 years.
I didn't realize that Vrabel was there for 6 full seasons. I knew he was there for a while, but if you would have gunned to my head, I would have said probably 3 or 4 years. But he did. He got hired in 2018, went 54-45 with the Titans, which is respectable record with the Titans, certainly, over 6 seasons. And then 2-3 playoff record. Like you said, number 1 seed. Tannehill, quarterback. And then they fire him. out of nowhere. And I think they fire a guy who was pretty much well respected as a really good coach. So you fire somebody that's a proven good coach. Well, what does he do? Well, he takes like a year off. He goes and you saw him working the bags and the hitting drills with the Browns last year. Then he takes a job with the Patriots, and all he does is go 9-0 on the road, makes it to the Super Bowl with a second-year quarterback. As a first-year head coach, ties the record for the amount of wins for a first-year head coach in the NFL history. So pretty decent, pretty good. So Titans, egg on your face, but also, on the other hand, counter-argument to what Taylor just said, Minnesota Vikings. You get rid of Sam Darnold after a year where he had an incredible year. You have a really good offensive mind head coach, Kevin O'Connell, and you get rid of your starting quarterback because you believe that this quarterback out of Michigan is your replacement. And it doesn't matter what anybody does, doesn't matter who's available. You are going to trust that draft pick, and you're going to give him every opportunity. Well, guess what happened? Person who made that decision is no longer employed there. Vikings fire general manager. I'm going to try to say this name. I'm going to try to say it right. Kwesi Adofo-Mensah. How do you think I did?
You nailed it, actually.
Yeah. Did I? Kwesi?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is it Kwesi or Queasy?
I think it's Kwesi.
I heard Kwesi.
Kwesi Adofo-Mensah. Fired. This was like a Wall Street guy who got into football late. He wasn't like a football dude. Got into it, I think, back in 2013 with the Niners. Kind of a different way of thinking, a different molded, a different mindset when it comes to his moves and how he's, created a roster and procured a roster and drafted. Well, he hadn't drafted well, and he's made some terrible decisions. I think 4 of his 28 players that he drafted as GM ended up being, or I think were the starters at the end of the year this year. Draft class is so bad it makes the Saints look good. And don't laugh at that. It's not funny. So he decides to go with J.J. McCarthy. And reports are saying now, of course, that Kevin O'Connell and the coaching staff did not want to get rid of Sam Darnold. Well, what does Sam Darnold do? He goes to the Seahawks, leads them to the Super Bowl. So these two castaways from these two organizations, Sam Darnold, Mike Vrabel, have led their teams in the first year there to a Super Bowl. What else did this GM do? Well, he also got rid of Daniel Jones, who, okay, that one's excusable because he wasn't your starter in Minnesota, but he did go somewhere else and get off the first half of the season, got off to an MVP type of start. Got some injuries. We know what happened there, but he did look like a capable quarterback, which your quarterback did not look like a capable quarterback at any point during the season. Maybe the first week he had that one drive at the end of the game. Was it the Bears he beat at the last?
It was the fourth quarter. Remember, he came back,
but he
won the
looked
game.
terrible the whole game, and then he has one drive where he completes a couple of passes. Then all of a sudden, his alter ego of 9. He's 9 after that comes out. Then he gets hurt, and then he's terrible.
Just cringe.
So, I mean, okay, look, we're not closing the door on J.J. McCarthy, but the move that was made, you had a guy last year playing towards an MVP caliber level. Your team was really, really good, and you got rid of him. And at a time where the Vikings are in kind of a strike now position. They had a good roster. They had a good team. You're in the NFC North, who is stacked with loaded with teams. And to make that decision, and oh yeah, one other thing. They got rid of Sam Darnold. They got rid of Daniel Jones. And guess who reports say wanted to go there? Aaron Rodgers. And they said no to that. So not only did they get rid of the people in the building, they shut the door from anybody else coming in to play that position because they believed so much. Or this one person, Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, nailed it again. Credit to myself, because he believed. So I think it is such an interesting question. You answered it way faster than I thought you would have, of who made the bigger mistake. The Vikings. The Vikings might be leading the discussion for me because quarterback is the biggest domino to fall in any team. I think it's harder to find a good quarterback than it is to find a good coach. And a good quarterback can make a good coach look way better. If you have a quarterback, you don't get rid of it for an unknown. especially even if you have a first-round pick invested in that unknown. And at the position at the time where they did it, where the Vikings have a good roster. They have a Justin Jefferson who's at the top of his game in the NFL, the top of his position, and you're going to get rid of that. So, you know what? One man's trash, another man's treasure. The Seahawks find their quarterback, played at an MVP level for most of the season, and has led them to a Super Bowl. The Patriots find their coach. They get rid of Jared Mayo after one season. Who does that? Well, why'd they get rid of him after one season? Because Mike Vrabel was available. Do you think they get rid of a coach after 1 year if they don't know what they're getting? They're not like, holy hell, the Titans fired this guy. He's available. So, Jared Mayo, you better have like an incredible year or we're going to hire this guy. It doesn't matter who is coaching the Patriots. It's not an indictment on Jared Mayo. It's because Mike Vrabel is such a good head coach and a leader of men, and obviously the Titans didn't see it. So both boneheaded mistakes by the Vikings, boneheaded mistake by the Titans, and now the Titans, of course, those two GMs, and the GM who ended up firing, let's see, what's his name? Rand Carthen was the GM for the Titans. First year in, fires Mike Vrabel. Guess what? He's not the GM anymore. So you make dumb moves in the NFL, and dumb moves that make you look bad fast, like these two have, you end up losing your job over it. And so I got to only speculate that was the main reason that the GM for the Vikings got fired, was because he got rid of their quarterback, and their quarterback stinks. So anybody else see it any different?
No, because like you talked about it, it's not just getting rid of Sam Darnold. It's the fact that if you get rid of Darnold, you're trading McCarthy, right? And there was a report last night that came out that it was the Raiders that were looking to trade for J.J. McCarthy. If you trade for a starting quarterback, at minimum you're giving up a first-round pick. Could the Vikings potentially have, if not the first overall pick, at least the top 3 or 4 overall pick this year? That would have been in the cards for the Vikings. And like, it's like, I think it's a bigger screw up, but also I almost understand it more than the Titans. Like maybe the new Titans GM wanted to come in and shake things up, but at least if you're Mensa, you're like, I trust Kevin O'Connell regardless of who the quarterback is. Now it's dangerous that it backfired, but no to Rodgers. You didn't trade McCarthy. You didn't bring back Sam Darnold. All those things together is just a massive screw up.
Yeah. You could survive like saying no to Rodgers because he wasn't great in the Jets. He's an aging quarterback, blah, blah, blah. Look, we got this young kid. We got the quarterback whisperer. Like that's explainable. Maybe getting rid of one person, like whatever it is. But getting rid of a starting quarterback that played at the level that you did with a team that is not rebuilding. You are not starting from the ground up with the Vikings last year. That is inexcusable. And then just to highlight that, that quarterback you get rid of, goes and makes a Super Bowl. Looks pretty terrible. And you know what? There's consequences to everything, whether it's good or bad. And if you fire the guy that goes to the Super Bowl the next year, you end up losing your job. That's kind of the way it works. So, Laundry, any thoughts on this? Which one screwed up worse?
I think that the bigger screw up, I agree that the Mensa, like all of it added up, probably is like one huge one, but firing Mike Vrabel, I think, is the bigger one, because I think that you can get away with having a good coach and not a great quarterback, like with some scheme and stuff like that. But I don't know. Like, I feel like the Sam Darnold thing, did anybody really see that coming? Like, did anybody really see Sam Darnold going to the Super Bowl? And like did you see that coming?
No, because
like
but the way he played last year with the Vikings,
well, to her point, like I respect Kevin O'Connell so much. I'm like, Darnold was great, but how much of that was Kevin O'Connell at that point? Right. That year was the outlier.
Yep.
Seahawks got a bunch of weapons too that are like Jackson Smith and Jigba. Like, I don't know, but
they got a great team. That's
what I'm saying. He's got a lot of weapons around him. So I still don't know. Sam Darnold's obviously really good quarterback, but I think that the bigger screw up is letting go of Mike Vrabel, because now the Titans, like, what position are you in? You know?
Not in a great one.
Right.
You hire
And-
Robert Saleh,
Yeah.
which feels like a makeup hire. Like,
It's a makeup
we
hire.
need a day ball.
We had a
Vrabel
hard-nosed
guy back.
defensive coach had
Yeah.
success. Let's try to bring one
And
back.
you can give him. You can give. I feel like you can give Robert Saleh a mulligan for the Jets. I think that
You
you
can
can
give anybody a mulligan
Yeah,
for the Jets.
for sure. So like, I'm not gonna say that's a bad hire yet. Is it a better hire than Mike Vrabel? No.
Vikings defense coordinator Brian Flores, who has got interviews. He's been a really good coach for a really long time. Has a great name, great reputation. Really good coach. He goes getting interviews for head coaches. Well, he signs back with the Vikings.
Yeah.
For a reported $6 million a year defensive coordinator. So like this $6 million number is getting thrown like coordinator in the NFL. Good job. But he made a statement the other day and he thanked everyone. Like he loves the Will family, the owners. He loves his head coach. He mentioned a lot of people and never mentioned the GM. So this had like this little stinky vibe to it where this GM was not, doesn't feel like, at least from an outsider perspective, that he was very well liked within that building. So the timing is weird. Like you're going to wait until like, I think this Mensa guy was at the Senior Bowl. He was at doing all the scouting and you wait till like now to fire him when a lot of like these probably really good prospects for young and up and coming GMs, probably a lot of guys have re-signed or taken jobs elsewhere. So the timing is weird. It just probably felt like there was a lot of internal pressure. Like, hey, we got to get rid of this guy. This guy sucks. So he's out of there. But $6 million, coordinator, NFL. Juice. It's a good time to be a coach right now.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot of openings.
Well, it doesn't really matter who the dumbest one is in this whole situation, the Vikings or the Titans. They both made a pretty big mistake. Yeah. And moral of the story in the NFL, it's a results-oriented world. So if you don't get the results, you get fired. Both those GMs who made those dumb decisions are no longer employed with those organizations. So that's what happened. Sorry about it. We'll keep talking sports right here when we come back. Off the bench.
Off the bench.
Why'd you laugh when I said we'll keep talking sports?
I don't know.
Because it's a sports show.
It's a great tease.
Thank you. I know. Nailed it. Gulf Coast Office Products. In today's world, your business cannot afford downtime. So whether you're running a small office, a school, full-scale company, hospital, whatever it is, it doesn't matter the size of the company. They can help you out. They can fix you up. So when the printers stop or the copiers jam, it slows everything down. Business comes to a halt, and that is where Gulf Coast Office Product can step in. They're Louisiana's leader in office technology. For over 40 years, Gulf Coast has kept businesses like yours running smoothly with printers, copiers, managed IT services that actually make sense. But what really sets them apart is not just the technology, it's the people. Their award-winning local service team responds fast, keeps you up and running, and treats your businesses like their own. That's why you'll see their names in all these offices, schools, athletic departments. They'll see them all over. Proud partners of the LSU Tigers, the Saints, the Pelicans, everybody. Go to gcopnet.com.
Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates has won for our clients over $175 million over the decades, but our greatest success is our clients who have chosen and trusted us to help them. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call. You've got nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan. If you get injured, you could be staring at medical bills, repair costs, and lost income. Life can be turned upside down. At Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we'll work to turn your world right side up. Hire us, and like thousands of our clients, you'll be glad you did.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free confidential help now.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back here. Off the Bench. Monday show is brought to you by Bayou Ford. I think we're good at, do a good Hall & Oates day every, 2 months? 1 month?
Did we do that? We did one recently.
No, I don't think recently.
It was during
Hall
football
& Oates.
season.
Yeah.
For sure. No, you have to have one.
Yeah.
At least every 2 months.
They're so good.
Minimum.
I want whatever they were on because they were in that studio cooking.
Daryl Hall, John Oates. I think Daryl Hall was pretty widely regarded in the music world of having the best singing voice of
It's pretty good.
everybody in the world. All right, let's keep talking about NFL since it is Super Bowl week.
The big game.
The big game. Almost like a super game. Still want to know who gets in trouble for that.
I think it's if you're okay, if Guarantee is carrying the Super Bowl on the radio, you have to say the big game.
Well, okay.
I think if you're promoting it, you have to say the big game. If you're just casually chatting amongst your buds, I don't think it matters.
So don't listen to the Super Bowl right here.
I think that's the rule.
But watch the big game.
Right.
Listen to the big game.
Listen to the big game.
Not the Super Bowl. Big game. A lot of new coaches in the NFL. Taylor, you got the list? Can we run down? Because we've talked about these coaches, these new coaching changes, a lot of the different ones. But I think we are putting a cap on it. I think we have knocked all. I don't think there's any vacancies left, is there?
No, that's it. Raiders and Cardinals were the last ones. John Harbaugh to the Giants. And then, as we just mentioned, Clint Kubiak to the Raiders, Mike LaFleur to the Cardinals. Not Matt LaFleur. There's a little confusion on your poll yesterday.
Yeah, there was a little confusion. I was like, LaFleur? Where did he leave?
Kevin Stefanski to the Falcons.
Matt LaFleur leaving the Packers to go to the Cardinals.
Cardinals, yes.
My God. That's a tough job just because of the division you're in.
The division, for the Cardinals, that was not a sexy job to take at all.
And you have a Labubu at quarterback.
Yeah.
Clint Kubiak's his own man. I thought it was a little weird that he took the Raiders' job over the Cardinals. I probably would have taken the Cardinals' job before the Raiders. It's just me. Because that's a tough division.
You would have taken the Cardinals over the Raiders?
Yeah, I would have taken the Cardinals' job over the Raiders. But Kyler's not your long-term answer. Can he be your bridge guy for a year, figure things out? You're getting Mendoza, but okay, great. Who's blocking for him? Your O-line's awful. You got Brock Bowers. You have nothing on defense. At least with the Cardinals, Michael Wilson was an 1,000-yard receiver. Marvin Harrison Jr. is good. You got a top 5 tight end and Trey McBride. There's pieces there. You just don't have your quarterback figured out. Their defense was good. It's just the Raiders, like, they have nothing.
Yep.
You have Brock Bowers.
Yeah, but from an offensive-minded perspective.
And you have to live in Vegas.
Yeah, if you're a coordinator, offensive coordinator, and you're going to take a head coaching job, your first shot at it, like, you give me
You want to pick of quarterback.
Yeah, if you want to start fresh with a top quarterback. Like, if you tell me whatever the road is, you tell me, okay, you don't have this, you don't have that, you don't have all of these things, but what you do get is you get Fernando Mendoza with the #1 overall pick as his first year, and you can install your offense, and we're going to give you 4 or 5 years as the head coach. See what you got. I take that, and I say we can figure out a way, as long as the right GM's in place. We got Tom Brady. Make some decisions. Heard he's pretty good. We have to be able to figure out the rest. But if I can knock out the biggest domino, like the Arizona thing, I'd rather be in the Raiders division than Arizona's division right now, just from the way that.
Well, yeah, because like
none of them
Mahomes
are
is going
great.
to miss most of the season this year,
right?
Because I mean, what he got hurt second to last game of the year.
Yep.
He's gonna miss at least a large chunk of the season.
And
so
the Broncos are good, but I don't think they're like a fearful good. Like, I'm not scared of them type good. Now, Seahawks, I'm a little wary of.
And then what are the Chargers with all their injuries? Like, how does that work?
Chargers going to Charger at some point.
Right. Okay, well, those are the two over the weekend. Obviously, we mentioned John Harbaugh with the Giants. Kevin Stefanski to the Falcons. Robert Saleh, as we mentioned earlier, to the Titans. The Ravens hired Jesse Minter, who was the defensive coordinator with the Chargers. Joe Brady gets promoted to head coach at the Bills. Todd Monken finally gets a shot. He's going to the Browns. Jeff Hafley to the Dolphins, and Mike McCarthy to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
All right, let's talk winners and losers on the offseason. Give me your biggest loser first. I want each of y'all's biggest loser. And then we'll come around and talk about winners on that.
I think the Ravens. I don't know too much about Jesse Minter, but to get rid of John Harbaugh, and I don't know. It's what we always talk about. Like, is the grass greener on the other side? I don't know. And then the Steelers kind of feels like you made a lateral move a little bit with firing Mike Tomlin and hiring Mike McCarthy.
He's the offensive version.
Yeah, it
of
feels
Tomlin.
like a very lateral move. So for me, I think the Ravens, just because you got rid of John Harbaugh, who was keeping you in conversations for somebody who is a coordinator, which everybody needs a shot at some point, right? Somebody has to start somewhere. But I guess we'll just have to see how that works out.
My biggest loser is going to be the Dolphins hiring Jeff Hafley. Not that Jeff Hafley is not a good coach. It's just all the talk was, how come Mike McDaniel can't fix this offense? You got to bring in somebody that can, and you hire a defensive coach. Like, I'm good with going offense to defense. Also, try something different if you're the Dolphins, because you're never good. 8 straight coaching cycles, they have hired a first-time head coach. That's going all the way back to Nick Saban, by the way. A first-time NFL head coach. They continue to do the same thing over and over. Not the sexiest hire. Your defense will be a lot better, but find me a path to getting all those weapons of the ball that you couldn't do the past 2 years. I don't like that hire at all. That's my biggest loser.
Dolphins trying to become like Packers South, right? A little bit. They take their new GM, and he, of course, from Green Bay, and then longtime guy with Green Bay, scout executive up in Green Bay, and then he, of course, does something comfortable and familiar. So it's hard to hire like a first-time guy and say this is a winner or a loser.
I mean,
Pittsburgh,
Packers
I don't
defense
think
wasn't great last year either.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah, I guess
Right.
I don't know if the Ravens are going to end up being the loser out of this
right.
deal.
Now,
But
yeah, they take Jesse Minter, defensive guy. That kind of fits with the Ravens' personality. The Steelers, they do take. I don't disagree with that comment that it's a lateral move, but I think maybe they wanted to make if you make a lateral move from Mike Tomlin, you got a pretty good head coach,
Yeah.
right? And Mike Tomlin is the one that did the breakup in that situation. I think the Steelers organization was a little bit, maybe they knew it was going to happen. Maybe that was going to be they make an announcement together, but I think Tomlin doing it so fast, I think it might have caught them all a little bit off guard. But
Yeah.
I think if you can find a lateral move to Mike Tomlin, pretty good,
Yeah.
right? And we've talked about Mike McCarthy's resume on this record. It's very similar to, when this was a handful of years ago when him and Sean Payton were both available at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And Sean Payton was like this guy that everybody was talking so great about. And everybody was kind of like laughing at Mike McCarthy. And I was like, well, they're like the same guy.
Yeah.
They're both really good head coaches. They both have a Super Bowl victory. They both have MVP caliber quarterbacks. I know Drew never actually won one, whether he should have or not or whatever, but we know who Drew Brees is. They're like the same coach. And so Mike McCarthy, Pittsburgh guy, you saw it in his press conference.
Yeah.
So I think that hire is actually a win. Our biggest loser.
I think I'm neutral on that one.
Yeah, it's like a lot of these are wait and see, especially with the new hires. But the Cardinals with Mike LaFleur, like just the Cardinals, when you're like the last person to hire,
Weren't they
that
the last
it
to
just
fire too?
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah,
think
they
they were
were.
like, actually, we're gonna also get rid.
Well,
of
I mean, I guess the Steelers because they made it to the playoffs and all that. But yeah, I mean, as far as like the bad teams, yeah, I wanted one more year of Jonathan Gannon so that we could get a Hard Knocks.
Yep.
A little upset about that, but
I need you to pull some of those clips. Like we were
Oh,
talking
God,
about
man.
some of the clips, like the secondhand awkwardness that you get just watching them, watching him
I
just
love 'em.
speak. You love him.
I
so
love 'em.
much. We
They're
should
awesome.
have. That would have been fantastic to get a Hard Knocks.
Wait, so that's your loser?
That's my loser. It's just, and I don't know, like Mike LaFleur, he could be amazing. He could be great.
Yeah.
We don't know. He's coming. Where's he coming from? The Chargers?
no, well, he's coming from the Rams.
The Rams, that's
under, and I get it. It's the McVay coaching tree,
Yep.
but yeah, I mean, before this season, did anybody know that Mike LaFleur was even on the Rams coaching staff? I didn't. Hand up. I mean, that's just to me that was just kind of an out of left field name. I was like, oh yeah, Mike LaFleur.
When you're the
like he's
last
under-
in a hiring cycle, like in the NFL, when you're the last person to hire, it's just always going to reek of desperation.
Yeah.
You're reaching, trying. So you probably struck out on all the names you wanted, all the names that you had a good feeling that were going to work out and be a good head coach for good long-term head coach to bring in a new era of Cardinal football and find the franchise quarterback and all this good stuff. But then when that doesn't happen, I think at that point you try to go find a diamond in the rough. You go try to find the next great thing and try to find an innovator, try to find someone. Can this guy come and be the next Sean McVay? Can he do it? Well, everything else, we struck out on everything else, so we might as well try. Like it's not going to hurt anything to give it a try. So you go and you try to find somebody that's just going to be this person that came out of left field that nobody knew if he was going to work out or not. And so we'll see. Only time will tell, but Cardinals are my loser there. All right, let's head a break. Let's go get some commercials in.
Hell yeah.
Come back, talk a little winners, some more sports, right here, off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GoTommys.com. Can I get a yo, Tommy? No.
Hey, Tommy!
Hey, there we go. Way to put a little weight behind that one. Good job. All right, you work with Go Tommys. You're going to clearly see the difference. Tommy's windows, doors, and siding. And you talk about the best in the business, the best around. Ever since 2016, they just win awards. They're stacking them, hanging those banners every single year. Why? Because they are the best in the business. When you get them to work on your house, on your home, whatever that project is, they are going to prove to you that they're the best by working with integrity. They're going to show you that they're dependable, they're professional, and most importantly, like when you get your house ripped open and you got people in your house, you got a project happening, you're sitting there waiting. They work efficiently. They're going to get in, get the job done, and get it done the right way. Give them a call. Go see them. GoTommys.com.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
South Louisiana, it's turnaround season, and River Parish Contractors is calling in the best of the best. We're hiring pipe fitters, iron workers, boiler makers, combo and structural welders, rig welders, carpenters, crane operators, dirt operators, and more. If you're ready to work, ready to earn, and ready to build something that lasts, Call Big Jake at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
I'm lawyer Collins Locke Meredith. Among the most important factors to consider when you're hiring an injury attorney is trust. You trust your attorney will put your interest first, treat you with respect, fairness, and honesty. You trust them to be there for you when you need them. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, thousands of clients have trusted us to represent them, and for good reasons. Please visit us at LockeMeredith.com to learn more, and whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
This new year, Hood Dental wants you smiling bigger and healthier than ever. New patients can get a healthy gums cleaning for just $89, plus a free exam and full mouth x-rays, a $376 value. With over 3,000 five-star Google reviews, 5 local locations, and easy online scheduling with same-day care, Hood Dental makes it simple to get started. And for January only, save 15% up to $150 on restorative treatment. Schedule today at hooddentalcare.com.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back here. Off the Bench, 8:40 a.m. Hope you're staying warm out there. It's been cold for a long time. Ready for a little sun, ready for a little warmth. Tired of dripping the faucets. Here in Baton Rouge.
I didn't even drip mine, and my faucets are fine.
Don't take that advice, people.
It's a myth.
Don't take that advice. It's not a myth at all.
My pipes are fine. Didn't drip, not one faucet.
Better get ready to call Central Plumbing. You didn't drip one faucet
Not
one time?
No.
I will say I always wrap mine. Don't always drip them.
Mine are, I don't even know where
We
my
gotta wrap
pipes are.
the outside.
I don't even
spigots.
know where mine are.
I feel like that's irresponsible a little bit. But you did it. You made it through.
Spent a whole week with me. You think like, did that scream
Grow up,
responsible?
Alondra. Let's go. Okay, here in Baton Rouge, we know what hard work looks like. Nobody represents that spirit better than Pala Industrial Contractors. Pala. For over 52 years, Pala's been building confidence and building the Gulf Coast with a reputation for safety, quality craftsmanship that stands the test of time. So from steel fabrication, precision pipe, and helical piles, tanks, vessels, industrial construction, and maintenance, Pala delivers results that you can trust. With over 70,000 square foot fabrication facility right here in Louisiana, licenses in 32 states, Pala is equipped for projects of any scale, anywhere. So when safety, quality, reliability matter, make sure that you are choosing Pala. And guess what? Right now, Pala is always looking for good folks to come work with them. So Pala's high. If you're a skilled welder, pipe fitter, craftsman, project professional, ready to take your career to the next level, Pala wants you on their team. Because at Pala, it's more than just construction. It's about the people. Employee-owned, relationship-driven. Go visit them. PalaGroup.com. That's P-A-L-A Group.com. All right. Last week we were at the Senior Bowl, of course. We've already talked about the Nuss Bus, but I want to talk about the Huh?
Jennings?
Jennings Dunker. Never meet your heroes, everybody. Wanted to talk to this guy for
The whole week.
a whole week. Wanted to talk to Jennings Dunker. Beautiful red mullet. An absolute unit. Dominating out there in practice. But you know what? Never meet your heroes. We got an interview with him. It wasn't really it was like a media day interview. It's one of these situations where it's real awkward. Like these people are standing around. They don't really want to be there. You go, hey, man, can I get a couple questions with you? And they're like, okay, fine. Well, we given it up. I was asking everybody like 4 different questions. He was a big disappointment. He was a big womp, 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 womp.
Like literally had 0 opinions.
Yep.
She sent me the video because obviously that wasn't getting posted.
No.
Like
Sure.
let's
Yeah.
make no mistake
You're not
about
making.
it.
No.
He'd never been anywhere. He had never done anything. He didn't have any interest. He didn't have any opinions.
Yep. Hey,
Craziest thing I've ever seen.
What's one thing you can change about college sports? I don't think I'd change anything about college sports. All right, cool. What's your favorite football movie? I've never seen any football movies.
Which red flag.
Red
there,
flag for sure. So I didn't even follow up with the Varsity Blues question. What's your go-to order at Taco Bell? I don't think I've ever had Taco Bell.
How?
Okay.
You're massive.
Well, you're going to be a draft bust for sure. Sorry.
Just based off these 4 questions alone,
Yeah.
you're not making
Before
it in
that,
the NFL.
I was ready to take him at 1 overall.
Yeah.
Before
I was
that
waiting
interview.
for you to be like, thanks, Jennings. I'm sure you'll crush the draft interviews.
Thanks, Jenny. Absolutely electric stuff.
You're gonna crush it.
Chris Marler sends us this interview. I didn't even watch it because it was gonna make me mad. It was like, oh, this interview was electric.
Yeah, it's like some amazing stuff here.
What?
Takes it back. That
I guess
stuff
we
was
should
not
have asked
amazing.
him about Culver's.
I guess so.
He did. You're right though. I did ask him if he could do the questions with us.
Yep.
And he was like, I just need to go eat first.
Yeah, I got a carb load.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Got a carb
Taco
load.
Bell.
Nope.
Wasn't Taco Bell. Nope. Anyway.
It's terrible.
Of course, we're having a little fun with this. I hope he has a fantastic career. I was just expecting so much because of those, God, fire red hair.
He was a unit.
He was
too.
an absolute unit. He was
Yeah.
wearing like the shortest like butterfly shorts at practice too. It's
Yeah.
like if you got it, flaunt it, dude.
Right.
Like tree trunks. I wish him well, but it was a boring interview, and he didn't have. We just asked him the wrong questions. Obviously, I mean, what football player would ever watch a football movie?
So dumb.
That was a ridiculous question on your
Which-
part. I mean,
That
what are
was
you doing?
stupid. Yeah.
By the
What are you
way,
doing?
I should have asked him, "Do you like music?" He probably would have said no. I don't never heard music before.
Yeah.
I usually just wear headphones, but don't actually turn them on.
Noise canceling for life.
The popular answer for favorite football movie was Remember the Titans.
Remember
and I
the
said
Titans,
that
yeah.
the week before we left, and y'all didn't agree with me.
I love
Oh,
it. It's in my
it's
top
fantastic
3.
Yeah,
It's just not my favorite.
that's my favorite
It's
one.
not well. Obviously, it's not my favorite football movie.
Right.
'Cause Varsity
Varsity
Blues.
Blues, duh.
Yeah. Remember the Titans was the
I feel
number
like that was-
one.
yeah.
The program got a vote.
The program did get one.
Any Given Sunday got a vote.
Yes.
But like the program's older than Varsity Blues.
Yeah.
Any Given Sunday's
Significant.
got to be like right in the same.
No.
Wow,
Any
no
given
one-
Sunday's older than
Are
Varsity
you-
Blues. It's got to be.
No one said draft day. Wow.
The movie about the Browns. No one said that one. But nobody has
That's a scary movie for them. None of them want to be drafted by the Browns.
Yeah.
like. Not only have people not seen, nobody saw Varsity Blues.
Right.
Not only have they not seen it, they had to think about the words I said.
Yeah.
Like, wait, Varsity Blues, is that a movie? Oh, no, I hadn't seen that one. Of course not. I barely even heard of it.
Right.
Varsity Blues came out in 1999. Any guesses
That's
on
not
when Any
even that
Given
long
Sunday
ago.
came out?
Oh, man, I guess I'll say 98.
1999, same year.
Oh.
All right, so same era. Nailed that. Boom. When did The Replacements come out? It was a big football movie.
Replacements
time.
was later, I think.
Yeah.
It couldn't
I
have
feel
been
like
too
that
much
was-
later.
No, it was probably early 2000s.
A lot of football movies. popped up.
2000.
2000. See, look at that.
6.6 out of 10
Memory
on
like
IMDb.
an elephant.
41% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I
What
got to
did?
tell you. Maybe I just have awful taste in movies. I think Rotten Tomatoes sucks. Anytime I see a movie, they're like, this movie's 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. I watched it, I'm like, it's all right.
Yeah, not bad. So usually you look at the worse the Rotten Tomatoes score is, probably the more you're going to like it.
Yep. I look at the audience score. My people.
So what was the one was it Varsity Blues or the replacements you just gave?
Replacements was in 2000.
And then Varsity Blues and Any Given Sunday were both 99.
That was a
big 2 years.
Big era for football movies.
Mm-hmm. We hadn't had one in a while.
Did y'all ever see the movie The Last Boy Scout?
No.
It's with Bruce Willis, I believe, and Damon Wayans, I believe. Well, the beginning scene of it is this football movie where this guy's like drugged out of his mind, I believe, and like he's a running back and he's running with the ball.
Okay.
All right. Maybe I missed it. It's either the runner or the guy tackling.
Matt, have you seen
basically
this movie?
pulls out a gun
Okay.
and shoots the ball carrier. Or he shoots the guy trying to tackle him.
Wait,
Can't remember. Oh, yeah.
Is this a
Mid-game?
parody movie or is this actually
No, it's actually a movie.
Mid-game?
Oh, yeah. It's raining. It's in the game. I think it's the ball. I think it's the running back who's the ball carrier.
Yeah.
And he's running with the ball, and
Yeah.
he starts shooting the people trying to tackle him.
Did the
Scores a
Personal
touchdown.
foul.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Did the guy
Unnecessary
who
roughness.
who fired the shot, did he get ejected or did he get to stay?
Yeah,
Sit
no,
out a
it
play?
was
Automatic first down.
targeting.
Yeah.
Set out one play. Oh, no. That's not as bad as targeting, Matt. No shot.
He had to set out the first half of the game, the following game.
One series.
Which is
come back in.
ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Someone brought up Air Bud. I'm assuming he's meaning golden receiver.
Yeah. Great movie.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, they had to deflate the hell out of those balls for a dog to catch a football, right?
The cover of this movie.
Yeah, like Damon
Last Boy
Wayans is
Scout?
here. I got it right here. Yeah, Damon Wayans is holding a football, and then Bruce
There's
Willis
fire in the background.
has a gun. Bruce Willis shoot him?
I don't know. I watched the movie
This is
like back in college, and I don't remember how it ends. I just remember that beginning scene. I didn't remember it well because I couldn't remember if it was the ball carrier that did the shooting or the tackler, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, ball carrier.
Even the ball carrier doing the shooting, running down the field.
Yeah,
like,
that's
that seems
legit.
effective. I
Yeah.
actually like that better.
I don't get what the plot of this movie is, but
Look at this. Look at this movie cover, guys.
Last Boy Scout.
Halle Berry's in this.
Obviously. This had to be late 90s too,
Okay.
so
The film follows a washed-up private investigator, Bruce Willis, who teams up with a scandalized former football star, Wayans, to uncover a political conspiracy involving their former players. I don't know how you
Nice.
come up with something
Perfect.
like this.
For a movie that doesn't sound good, it's got a big cast. I don't know what the pitch was.
This
but
is very
the beginning
ridiculous.
scene's electric.
they
So that's
conned-
all
they
that really
conned
matters.
a lot of people in the.
All right, we're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to keep talking football movies and clicked on The Last Boy Scout. Maybe we'll even watch that first scene some point this week. Who even knows? All right, let's go to break. Let's get back on schedule here. Right here, off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right, if you've been injured recently, if you've maybe a little fender bender, maybe a little car accident, maybe just injured on the job site, well, there's one call you should make. And that's the call you should make fast. That's the Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. 888-8888. That's all over the state of Louisiana. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter what city you live in, what parish you're in. Go to Get Gordon, getgordon.com, and it is your area code with 888-8888. Get Gordon and get it done. We've all seen all the amazing things that Gordon McKernan does in the community. With the Gordon Gives, he does all the bike giveaways all year long. They're doing different things, giving back to the community. We've seen the billboards all over the place. There's a lot of them. A lot of them make you laugh, and they're just trying to promote that awareness. And we've seen the work that they do with the G team over at LSU, licking their chops after this amazing portal class. But at the heart of everything, they are here to help everybody in Louisiana. If you've been injured, help get what you deserve. Right there, Gordon McKernan, getgordon.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. Now the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you at sunequip.com.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. We are honored and humbled to receive from our clients in Google, based on 5-star client reviews, the designation of our law firm is highly recommended. Whether you hire us at all, please give us a call, 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. Injuries happen when you least expect them to, making your life more complicated. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we know this, and we strive to help each of our clients during these times. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
South Louisiana, it's turnaround season, and River Parish Contractors is calling in the best of the best. We're hiring pipe fitters, iron workers, boiler makers, combo and structural welders, rig welders, carpenters, crane operators, dirt operators, and more. If you're ready to work, ready to earn, and ready to build something that lasts, call Big Jake at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
Make Raising Cane's the first stop for your second line. Get extra saucy with a Cane's doubloon for just $1 that scores you extra cane sauce through April 3rd with any purchase.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back here off the bench. Sorry about that, guys. We got a little too excited about football movies a second ago. We broke a little late. So we got a really short segment here. Just an update if you're joining us, just now joining us. Paul Tuxie Phil, the groundhog. It's Groundhog's Day. He saw his shadow.
What did you just call him?
Paul Tuxie? What is it? What is it?
Puxatawny.
Puxatawny,
buddy.
Nailed that one. Told y'all. That's what I said.
Paul Tuxie.
Yep. Well, Phil saw his shadow. We got more winter. Sorry about it. Join us, hour 3, coming up off the bench.
Off the bench.
Paul Tuxie. Puxatawny. Phil. I got it, people. I know words. KZBlinds.com. I know words, and K to Z, they know blinds. K to Z interiors and outdoor living. If you are looking to upgrade your home, the way it looks, the way it works, the efficiency of everything, give K to Z a call. Go to KZBlinds.com. Brandon Barden and the team over there, they've been doing this a long, long time. And they can come to your house, they can take a look at it, and they can know exactly how to upgrade your house, how to tie the room together with whether it's blinds, shades, motorized shades. That's K to Z interiors and outdoor living. And we talk about the outdoor living area. We'll talk about the motorized screens. They go up and down, push of a button, upgrade your outdoor living space, make it livable all year round, whether the heat, whether it's cold, whatever it is. K2ZBlinds.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
At Auctioner,
We know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
I'm lawyer Collins Locke Meredith. Among the most important factors to consider when you're hiring an injury attorney is trust. You trust your attorney will put your interest first, treat you with respect, fairness, and honesty. You trust them to be there for you when you need them. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, thousands of clients have trusted us to represent them, and for good reasons. Please visit us at LockeMeredith.com to learn more, and whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit LouisianaPropane.com.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
With Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from the Raising Cane studio. It's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in hour number 3 Off the Bench. You're just joining us. You've missed quite the show so far. Alondra cannot control herself right now. She's laughing hysterically because I crushed the name of this groundhog.
Were coming out
Do
of
your
my
cheeks hurt yet?
All right, I'm gonna get it together. It's because they started spelling it out.
Paul Tuxie, Phil.
Using Philip is awesome, I think.
Paul Tuxie Phil, like, that is some of your best work.
Thank you. Thank you.
That and the finger point might be my favorite moments.
I mean, Pakistani is not a normal word to say.
No.
In any
You
language.
nailed it.
Nailed it?
Yeah.
Do we even know what that means?
That's I don't even want to speculate, but I'm pretty sure is it not a city?
Punxsutawney.
Punxsutawney,
I think is. Yeah.
But not Paul
Not
Tuxie.
Tuxie, no.
What
Yeah,
they say?
okay,
It'd be a
It's
good
a-
name for a cross-dresser? Is that what they say?
That would drag me.
Oh, Lordy.
I don't know if you're supposed to say that anymore.
Oh, my bad.
Canceled.
It's a cancel.
No, RuPaul's still got the show. RuPaul's Drag
It's a drag,
Race still comes on, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that one's okay?
Yeah.
I can say that.
It's a drag
Not the other
name.
thing. Sorry. I mean,
You're out of touch. It's
hey,
fine.
whatever. Makes you happy.
Yeah, do you?
Y'all been following the Pro Bowl news?
Not at all.
I mean, a little.
There's nothing I could have said there. That wasn't going to make you laugh, for sure. Did y'all see that Joe Burrow got added to?
No, but I saw that Shador did.
So Shador got added. So I just kind of wanted to highlight this because while, of course, we're all happy for any success that Joe Burrow has, being a Tiger, it does kind of highlight the craziness that is the NFL Pro Bowl and how it just doesn't need to be anymore. It doesn't Pro Bowl doesn't hold the weight that it used to. There used to be all these incentive-based escalators in a contract. You make a Pro Bowl here and there, you get, whatever. You get a bonus. Well, it didn't hold that weight anymore. Joe Burrow gets added, which is fantastic. But Joe Burrow hurt himself in the second game of the season and missed 9 games. Then he comes back and he plays well. But to say that Joe Burrow was a Pro Bowler this year is pretty wild. And Shador Sanders, a Pro Bowler. And so the AFC, Joe Burrow, Shador Sanders, and Joe Flacco. Guess what that means? That means the Bengals and the Browns each have 2 quarterbacks in the Pro Bowl this year. For a team to have 2 Pro Bowl quarterbacks is pretty wild. Of course, Joe Flacco started for the Browns, and he started for the Bengals, and he is in the Pro Bowl. So I saw this, and it just kind of made me laugh that the Browns and the Bengals have 2 quarterbacks each, and they share, of course, Joe Flacco. But it's crazy that we live in a world where a quarterback can miss 9 games due to injury and still come back and make a Pro Bowl. Now, it is, of course, they weren't the first picks, any of them. Josh Allen, Drake May, Justin Herbert were the original selections. But it makes you think, were these selections even the 4th, 5th, and 6th?
No, they had to be way down. I know Trevor Lawrence turned it down for sure.
Trevor Lawrence, okay.
Drake couldn't make it. Josh Allen and Bo Nix both had surgery on their foot.
Okay. So that's 5.
Mahomes had an ACL. I mean, Mahomes makes it over Shador Sanders.
Got to, right?
I understand he had a down year, but...
What was it, 10 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, I think, from Shador?
7 and 10.
7 and 10.
7 touchdowns, 10. For reference, Joe Burrow, who missed 9 games, 17 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
So actually a good season. And Shador, 18.9 QBR.
Not terrible.
It's the worst in Browns history.
Yeah, no, it's not good. It's the worst in Browns history?
It is the worst in Cleveland Browns history.
Ooh,
that might be Shador's biggest accomplishment this year if you think about how hard that is to do.
There's no way that is.
18.9
My
QBR.
God.
Yep. It's Pro Bowler, guys.
Shador Sanders, Joe Flacco, Joe Burrow, your 2025 AFC Pro Bowl roster. Now, the NFC is a lot better at the quarterback position. It is Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, Jared Goff. Now, were those the best 3? No, Jared Goff was in the top of all the passing categories. He was at least in the top 10, top 5 in most of them. At one point, had a 73 or 74% completion percentage, more than halfway through the season. So what he did was incredible. Dak had his probably best year as a professional football player. Would you agree with that, Taylor? I know you've watched a lot of Dak, and you hate Dak.
Yeah, statistically, yeah, he had his best year, probably.
Yeah. Now, he had his best help, certainly, with George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb, both on the Pro Bowl as well. And Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, I mean, I don't know. He definitely wouldn't have been – he probably wasn't in the top 5 in the NFC. And if he was, definitely 5. Do you know of anybody else that turned it down?
In the NFC? No, not really.
Besides Stafford and Darnold, certainly.
Right. No, because just the AFC, the injuries alone.
Right.
The guys that literally cannot go out there.
Mm-hmm.
Because like even Lamar wasn't healthy most of the season.
Someone in the chat said that the Pro Bowl's like NFL version of Rotten Tomatoes.
It is.
Who's passionate in the chat right now?
Oh, Gulf South about Rotten Tomatoes.
Uh-huh.
Never seen him like this. He's fired up about it.
Arms.
People are talking about trying to save the Pro Bowl and everything. Why don't we just go back to playing it after the Super Bowl? That's what it always was. And then about, 10 years ago, they moved it before the Super Bowl, so any of the players in the Super Bowl didn't participate in anything like that. Just play it after. It used to be after. Every year it was in Hawaii. It was full contact. Like, I enjoyed that.
Right. I'd like to live in a world where if you're saying I'm Pro Bowler so-and-so, that means something, right? So if you're saying, like, Joe Flacco, he probably didn't think that he was the top 3 quarterback in the AFC. Neither would Shador, neither would Joe. Now, it's a good thing, but, like, they always have Pro Bowler by their name now, forever. You can't take that away, which is a cool thing for them, but it doesn't mean anything anymore. They just need to get rid of the games, get rid of Pro Bowl, and I get it. The games are fun. I'd rather watch the games, I guess, than the actual like the passing games, like the fun games, than the actual Pro Bowl game where they didn't tackle anybody and they just kind of held each other up. That was a waste of time. And I guess it has to make money in some form of passion, but I can't imagine that it makes a lot of money. I can't imagine. I don't know of anybody that sits down there and just like consumes the Pro Bowl.
Well, and even last year, wasn't it like in an indoor facility? Like, I didn't watch it, but I saw a highlight of like a Justin Jefferson one-handed catch or something.
Yep.
It looked like it was in an indoor facility. Like, there wasn't any in-person fans.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we doing at this point?
Yeah, I would almost rather see they just, like the NFL award show, they just make the announcement there. These are the top 3. This is Pro Bowl, Team 1, Team 2, Team 3. Kind of like an All-American list. This is the All-Pro list. And you get a first team, second team, third team. And they make that announcement during like the award show, and they have everybody there. I think almost that would bring a little bit more energy to that award show. But that award show, what is it? It's Wednesday this week? You know, NFL.
The NFL honors?
Yeah, yes. NFL honors. I mean, just do that. Like the Pro Bowl is so. But anyway, I guess congratulations to Joe Burrow, though. Makes Pro Bowl. He was out 9 games with injury. But when he was in there, he was good.
I mean, 17-5 it's pretty good.
Do what?
17-5 is
it's
good.
Very good. No, it's extremely good. But again, just to say how the Pro Bowl doesn't mean anything, like you should probably play more than half the games in a season to be able to make it. Anyhow. Oh, I did see, speaking of like All-Star stuff, LeBron James made the All-Star game. 22 out of 23 seasons, I believe, or 21 out of 22 seasons. Gets selected again. It's pretty good. Anybody following that?
Yeah, as a reserve. There's
a reserve?
Yeah, he's not a starter.
Okay.
So that
Right.
streak ended.
But
He was a starter for like, I don't know. I mean, probably around that time as well. Bronny James did not make the Pro Bowl. The All-Star game.
I don't believe that.
Probably should have.
You guys are funny in the chat, by the way. Hey, if you're listening to us right now and you're at the office and you're just listening, come watch us. Come enjoy. Come engage in this chat. We are going to, a little bit later on in the show, towards the end, we'll have our Ask the Bench segment. We'll take questions. We're going to make sure that we stay on time and we make sure that that's a full segment. So we get a full segment of Ask the Bench at the end of this hour. We're going to go to break now. When we come back, we will do a little weekend winners and losers right here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
All right, the weather hasn't been great. It's been cold. Got you down. You've been having to sit at the house a little bit. Well, maybe it's time to pop open a nice bottle of Dos Equis or a can, whatever you prefer. Make sure you go for Dos. There's always a great time to have a beer. There's all sorts of delicious beers. There's a Friday beer. There's a airport beer. There's a weekend beer. You name it. There's always a great time. But if you're going to do it, and we live in South Louisiana. Look, we all like to have a little beer every now and then. We all like to have a little adult beverage. Make sure you do it responsibly. When you do it, make sure you do it with the best beer around. The delicious cold Mexican lager. They got the Amber Especial. They got the Micheladas. They got something for every single taste bud. So prep for the week. Prep for the weekend. Make sure you're stocking the fridge, icing down the cooler, whatever it is, with the best darn beer around. Stay thirsty, my friends. Go for dose.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
Make Raising Cane's the first stop for your second line. Get extra saucy with a Cane's doubloon for just $1 that scores you extra cane sauce through April 3rd with any purchase. Let the good times roll this Mardi Gras with Raising Cane's. One love.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient. And the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.
Hello, I'm Collins Meredith. If you've been injured on the job, you'll likely have a workers' compensation claim, but you may also have a tort claim which opens up significant recovery rights not normally available for a work injury. If this is you, call us or come see us at Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back here off the bench. Oh, number 3. No Jake this week. He is off in San Francisco for the Super Bowl all week. I don't know if we're going to try to get him on today, but certainly throughout the week he'll be hopping on in this third hour, kind of giving us an update from Media Row there. It's Media Row, not Radio Row there, right? But yeah, Media Row, a lot of happenings. That's kind of like the place to be when you're there. So throughout the week, we'll be jumping on for a segment or two. Just kind of give us an update. All the cool people he's seeing, cool people he's talking to, and what the latest is from California on the Super Bowl. Seahawks, Patriots. Can't wait for this one. But first, let's do a little weekend winners and losers.
That's how winning is done.
That's right! We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure! We've got too far!
I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what?
Are you doing what it takes to win a championship?
Wow, winning.
Well, then I guess there's only one thing left to do.
What's that?
Win the whole thing.
All right, my first weekend winner goes to Carlos Alcaraz. Men's tennis. Little tennis. We're going all the way around the world, across the pond to Australia. Australia Open. Carlos Alcaraz defeats Novak Djokovic to win the Australian Open, and he completes the career Grand Slam, the Grand Slam, and with that becomes the youngest man to complete the career Grand Slam with a 4-set win over Novak Djokovic, denying Novak, 38-year-old, denying him his 25th major. So, Carlos Alcaraz, a weekend winner. You just became the youngest person to win all the major tennis tournaments with defeating one of the GOATs out there with Novak Djokovic. So, Carlos Alcaraz, actually, he's dominating the sport right now. I don't watch a lot of tennis. I didn't watch this one because it was like happening in the middle of the night. I'll get into it in Wimbledon. I enjoy watching Wimbledon. But every time I've seen him play, he basically just beating the brakes off everybody. He's beating them like LSU women's basketball just beat Bama.
So I actually did watch this.
Did you?
I never watched tennis. I was sitting on the couch. I was like,
at what time?
So I actually saw it Saturday during the day.
Okay.
It was just like the little replay of it.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there. I was like, man, I'm kind of tired. I'm just turn on some background noise. I was so locked into this. It was awesome. Like, it was electric. Like, you're watching, you're like, yeah, these two guys are like way better athletes than me. They're like the elite of the elite. And Alcaraz is awesome.
Yep. I think Djokovic, after the match, he was quoted as saying, what you've been doing, talking to Alcaraz, I think the best word to describe it is historic. So when you get a compliment like that from Novak Djokovic, I think that means you're doing something right. So weekend winner, congrats.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Tennis. Right
I'm going to actually keep it in Australia.
Hey, we'll see.
There was UFC 325 this weekend. The prelims were actually really good, and the fights before the co-main and the main event were also really good. So just overall weekend winner to UFC 325, but also to Alexander Volkanovski, who retains the featherweight championship versus Diego Lopez. 8th overall championship for Alexander Volkanovski, tying Aldo. So it's a pretty good run by Volk. Diego Lopez, just good fighter, just didn't do enough. Terrible game plan going into the fight, but it's all good. Weekend winner.
Oh, yeah. A lot of Australia news coming here off the bench here in Baton Rouge.
I mean, we are an international show, so
we got a lot of listeners in Australia, in Perth.
Weekend winner for me, we're going hockey.
Okay.
We're going Boston Bruins versus Tampa Bay Lightning.
Get rid of Jake to really
everybody
expand our
wants
horizons.
to talk about the goalie fight. I get it. The fight between two goalies was electric. I saw it last night. But it started before the game even happened, guys. The entrances of both the Boston Bruins and the Tampa Bay Lightning. So here's the Bruins first. Matt, I know you saw this. They came in dressed like the Patriots, dressed like our founding fathers, like the entire team getting off the bus here. I mean, look at them. Look at those guys. Yeah. That is just electric stuff. Getting off the bus, dressed like that for
all
the
of
hockey
them
match.
too. Like
yes,
full
every
gear.
single one of them.
With the shoes, with the big buckles on them as well, except for that guy.
They got the stockings, they got the powdered wigs, they got everything. Now that's cool, but not to be outdone was the Tampa Bay Lightning. So they were doing the exact same walk that the Bucks do because it was played in Raymond James Stadium. You can see Tristan Wirfs and Baker Mayfield here in Tampa Bay Lightning gear.
Yeah, they were.
But behind them is the entire hockey team dressed in the Tampa Bay throwback creamsicle, walking in just like the Buccaneers do. I got to tell you, the Lightning and the Bruins had a lot of fun with this. Look at them getting off the trolley car. That's the hockey team before the game.
Oh, my God.
It was incredible stuff. Like, the entertainment started before the game even happened. It was
in
awesome.
The creamsicle uniforms,
in the creamsicle. And, like, that's custom jerseys for all the hockey players. And it's their names on the back of it. It's their actual numbers. It was electric. They had a little fan entrance for them when they walked into the stadium. Awesome.
Okay, let me tell you something. Like hockey, like we look at like that's a man sport. They are tough. They fight. They hit. Like I think we can all agree that they ain't nobody playing in the NHL that ain't a hard ass. That ain't tough. But that looks like an ancient athletes team right there, dressed in those uniforms. They don't look like a football team. They don't look quite as big and as put together as a football team does walking out there. Look like some pretty standard white males right there. But hell of a job with the uniforms.
I love that. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's fantastic. Who was it? It was Baker Mayfield and who?
Tristan Wirfs.
Tristan Wirfs. All right.
You got another one?
Yeah, I got another weekend winner.
Okay.
We've already talked about him. Toot Nuss Bus.
Yeah.
We're back, baby. Well, we never were anywhere. We're here. It just wasn't driving quite as fast.
Nah. It's
I
okay.
had to put it in the shop. Had some issues with it. Get a little oil changed. Change a couple tires.
Yeah.
Nuss Bus is rolling right now. Garrett Nussmeier with a fantastic week of practice. A lot of great pub coming from him in practice. A lot of good movement. A lot of good velocity. Accuracy. Making a lot of great back shoulder throws throughout the week. He wins MVP of the Panini Senior Bowl
Woo-woo!
on Saturday. Let's go, Nuss Bus. No, I mean, you only get to play so much. The stats, I get it. The defense, you can't really blitz a lot. You're not throwing anything exotic, but they're also not running anything exotic. And to add insult to injury for LSU fans, did y'all see his touchdown on the first drive of the game?
Pulled it on the QB read.
A zone read. A zone read.
Okay, Nuss.
And he pulls it. Something that LSU fans were screaming, let's just do this. Just do it once. He did it, and he scored a touchdown. Looked pretty good doing it. Sick dance. Weekend winner also, on top of that, is his dance. Good dancing abilities. But yeah, Nussmeier, you've helped yourself in the draft, young man, and we all wish you good luck. So, unlike what we said earlier, that like if you tuck and rolled out of the Nuss Bus halfway through the season, we didn't want you back on, but it's fine. We'll sell some tickets. You can get back on the Nuss Bus. LSU fans, let's go.
You're
Cheer
letting
for
him
him.
back on?
We'll let him back on.
Okay. I don't hate that.
I gotta sit in the back, though.
Shout out, Nuss.
Shout out to Nuss. Big weekend winner.
Yeah. He had a great week.
He did. Fantastic week.
Yeah. I have another one. I got a few weekend winners to shout out. Obviously, the women's basketball team overall because they're killing it right now. But there were some high school girls from St. Michael's, the high school basketball team, that went out to a LSU women's basketball game, and they stayed after to meet some of the girls, and the girls took pictures with them and everything, and they were like, oh, we actually have a varsity game tonight, and it's senior night, and they were just kind of like, y'all should come, like joking or whatever. Okay, these girls showed up. So Grace, Bella, Zakia, and Divine, they showed up to St. Michael's varsity women's the girls basketball game to go support these high school ladies. And they even stayed for the men's basketball game as well. And they took pictures with everybody, like met all the fans that were at the high school. So shout out to them. That's great. Like
fantastic.
Community outreach. And these girls look up to you, and that's very mature of them to realize that they do, and it would have been a big deal if they went to the game, and they did. They didn't have to do it, and they did. So shout out to them.
Very cool.
I got a weekend loser for someone that actually won their boxing match. Stick with me here for a second.
Yes, I love this so much.
Jarrell Miller beat Kingsley Eba this week in a boxing match, but during the fight, in case anyone's wondering, Jarrell Miller is the one with hair here, Matt. It's important to have a good toupee. He gets his hair knocked off in the middle of the fight. You can see it right there coming up. He looks like Rob Schneider on Grown Ups, if you've ever seen that movie. Eventually, he just tears it off after the round's over. Yeah. He rips the whole wig off, but tough scene for our guy right there, Jarrell. I mean, again, wins the fight. No one cares. This is the only video. That's him later in the round. He just wound up taking it off.
Yeah.
Self-awareness.
He was in the corner. He was just like,
okay.
Everybody was finding the toupee in the crowd and taking pictures with it.
That is hilarious.
Amazing.
Like, you're not too far off from just being like a completely bald head, like the rest of it, right?
Yeah. At that point, just shave it off.
Yeah.
Also, a toupee, if you're going to wear that, or hair plugs, whatever you want to call it, going into a boxing match, you better make damn sure that thing's glued to the top of your head.
Yeah.
Better make sure. I mean, look at this guy.
That man got his toupee knocked off.
Again, he won the fight. No one cares. No one's talking about him winning the fight.
You would have thought he lost it.
My God, like I'm having some words with that glue company. I don't know what kind of glue you use for a toupee. Obviously, he's very, very clean shaven where it's getting glued to.
The other guy's bald. Just be bald, man.
Just, let it go. You can't.
Let it go.
You can't be boxing with a toupee on.
No. He needs to get some sun on top of his head.
That was good stuff.
That's fantastic. Yeah, you got to own it. At some point, you just got to own it. You got to age gracefully, people.
Let it go.
Age with dignity. And then when it starts going, we don't have to put is that a flat top as well? Like a flat top toupee.
It's like a flat top fade, which
like a flat top fade.
Not a great hairstyle to begin with.
Especially when it's glued on and you're going into a combat sport where someone's going to punch you in the face. They're going to have to put some extra precautions or cautions on the back of that glue bottle. I'd say something along the lines of, it can't stay if you get punched in the face multiple times.
Don't you think he'd look meaner and badder with a bald head too anyway?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like
anything's an improvement from this right here. Look at that.
I mean, you don't look intimidated at all. What do you think that guy was thinking, like when he punched it and the toupee flew off?
How do you not laugh?
He was like already won this fight.
Yeah. All right, it's done.
Doesn't really matter.
Done. That's like a 5-point deduction. Like we've seen the boxing matches, and especially in movies where someone gets the mouthpiece knocked out.
Yeah.
Well, this is the first time I've seen the hair knocked off him. My God, that's so good. I guess I got my last weekend winner. Yeah, I'll do one more.
Okay.
Just since Jake's here.
Yeah.
Since Jake's not here, we can get away with talking about other things besides college football. Justin Rose, the Englishman, PGA Tour.
All right.
He won in amazing fashion. The Farmers Insurance Open was this week. He won by, I think he's 45 years old, won by 7 strokes in the PGA Tour. The guy that continues to be ageless, continues to be timeless, the former major winner. Been doing it a long, long time. So I just want to give a quick shout out to all the golf fans out there.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah to golf. Because I will continue to talk about it at least once a week. I make that promise to you, everybody, unless I forget. I make the promise to you. I'll talk about it at least once a week. So Justin Rose with a fantastic 7-stroke victory. The Farmers Insurance Open at Torrey Pines Golf Course.
Shout out Justin.
Yeah. Jay Rosie, he's been a thorn in our side at the Ryder Cup for a long time. For 2 decades.
When you say our side, who?
America.
Oh, okay.
USA.
Oh, he's not American.
He's from England.
Okay.
Englishman. Sounds like he's from London. I don't know where he's from.
I mean, somewhere over there.
Okay. Anybody? We good? Anybody?
I think we're good.
Not a lot of losers. I didn't scour the internet for a bunch of losers this week.
Jarrell's the loser, man.
I guess
you can't beat that one. You can't beat
that's a tough scene.
Getting your hair knocked off. Getting hit so hard, your hair gets knocked off the top of your head. But you still win the fight. Did he win by decision?
I think it was decision.
At that point, you got to knock out. If you want to actually come away with the victory, when you get your toupee knocked off, you got to knock him out.
Who's voting for him by decision? I don't care if he got more shots in.
Yep.
My deciding factor is, did your hair fall off? If the answer is yes, you don't get to win that fight.
If you voted for him to win by decision, that's as egregious as keeping Belichick out of the Hall of Fame. I agree with you. We will finish up. We got 30 minutes left. Go ahead and start getting your Ask the Bench questions because we are going on our next segment. We're going to make sure that we break in enough time to get a full segment of Ask the Bench. So stick with us right here on Off the Bench.
Off the Bench.
Most roofers just replace your shingles. At Pelican, we diagnose your roof, digging deep down to find the root cause of your roof symptoms. Now cough for me? Good. We don't ignore your roof's issues, we address them. Let's just take care of this right here. Helping your roof to become the best version of itself. Interesting that you would say that. How does that make you feel? So call Pelican Roofing for your free roof checkup today.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith with Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan & Associates. We take great pride in educating our clients about their rights. Whether you're injured at work or while you drive, call our office at 272-5555. Knowledge is power, and you should know your rights after an injury.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan of Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan & Associates. When insurance companies have been unfair, we've never been afraid to go to trial. Fighting hard to protect your rights, we never settle a case out of convenience. We only settle when it's right for you. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free confidential help now.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back here, Off the Bench. Monday show, brought to you by Bayou Ford. The Ford tripod here. Built Ford tough. Hey, we got a new partner for the show. Super pumped about this. Arco Power Solutions. So when the power goes out and your business doesn't get a second chance, if you operate a facility that can't afford downtime, so it's hospitals, plants, grocery stores, communications, pumping stations, whatever it is, you need Arco Power Systems. Arco specializes in Generac industrial and commercial backup power systems. And they don't just sell generators, they build a complete backup energy plan. Customize it for your business, designed specifically for your business. They service the entire Gulf South, so Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas. We are talking to you. They're headquartered right here in Baton Rouge, off I-12 and Airline. If your business needs to stay operational when a grid goes down, call the experts who've been doing this for over 35 years. So I think they know a little thing or two. So visit Arco, that's ARCCO.com, and get your backup power plan started today. So super pumped to have Arco Power Systems on the team in the foxhole with us. Let's go. Welcome.
Welcome home. This is your new home.
We say hello.
On off
and guess what? In France, they say bonjour.
Bonjour.
Saints fans, get ready to say bonjour.
Yeah.
Saints are playing in Paris next year. Boom. You going? We doing a remote?
Let's do it.
Who are they playing, Taylor?
They are playing the Cleveland Browns, everyone's favorite mistake by the lake.
Oh, my God. Well, they got 2 Pro Bowler quarterbacks this year.
It's true, they do.
Mm-hmm.
And a new head coach.
The mistake by the lake, headed to Paris.
October 25th, so if you want to make a little Halloween trip over there to, is that the city? What is that? Is that the City of Love? Is that right, or am I just completely wrong on that?
I think it is.
I think people find love there.
Okay, well, I'm going to say it.
I think they got that one bridge with the locks on it.
Yeah.
I think.
Also the Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower, been there.
I know that's in Paris.
Yeah. We went to Paris last spring.
I don't know about the...
Ooh.
Not a big deal.
I just looked up how to say who that
in
French.
Okay.
Cuissa.
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 Cuissa. Cuissa.
Cuissa.
Cuissa. Say they go. Saints.
I don't know how to say the rest.
Did we nail it?
I think so.
I like this. I think this is fun. If you're going to do the overseas trip, might as well have the little French-inspired go to Paris. I love it. You got to think that the Saints will be pretty popular there.
Yeah.
Little fleur de lis.
You think the
You think
Saints
that's
will
why
be the favorite?
Macron was here?
Huh?
Macron was here.
What was he doing?
He was
Scouting
like in
the
New
team.
Orleans. Yeah.
He was scouting the team.
I think this was a
talent.
year ago, but he was here.
You think this was a year ago?
Yeah.
But he's visited.
Yeah,
well, think about it. You got
recent.
to you got to make travel plans in advance, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good
You can't
point.
decide these things overnight.
Him and his wife.
It makes you. I get why the Saints are going. You just mentioned the fleur de lis and everything. Why the hell were they like? Maybe the
bring the
NFL
Browns.
doesn't like Paris, and they're like, who could we give them? I know. How about the Cleveland Browns, the team who is called the Browns that are defined by their orange helmet, which is their official logo. Let's
Maybe
give them
so
that
that
team.
the Saints. Maybe it's like a layup for the Saints. Like they want the Saints to go win in France.
That's a good point.
That could be it.
That's actually a good point.
Let's give them the Mike Vrabel-less Titans to play.
It's kind of like the in London, the Jags play. Do they play every year still? They were playing every year.
They do play every year in London.
They're like the most likely. I think Roger Goodell has said that he would like a team to be in London, which would be an absolute nightmare.
Well, and their owner
for
like is
everybody
usually
involved.
begging to move to London. So
Yeah, he does. He definitely wants to go to London. That'd be awful, though. Trying to plan your travel itineraries around a team in London. 8 games there, 8 games here. My God.
So do you go for like a week before to get used to the time change, or
I think they do.
Okay.
They usually do.
I'm like, how far in advance do you
they usually
go over
I think they
there?
file
I
on a
never
Monday
did.
and do that whole.
I never did an overseas trip. I know Jake did, and I'm pretty sure that when he was playing for the Chargers, and I'm pretty sure that they scheduled it to where they had an East Coast game the week before.
Oh, okay.
So they just flew from the East Coast to, instead of having to like go back and forth and then take like a fly to London from the West Coast, which sounds awful. They just, I think that's what they did. Now, that's over 2 weeks away from, or over like a week and a half away from your family, which is not cool. But I guess from a travel standpoint, it made sense. But anyway, New Orleans Saints taking on the Cleveland Browns, Shadir and company. Paris. I wonder if people will travel for that. I mean, it's a good excuse to go to Paris.
It's a destination place too, for sure.
Yeah. Have y'all ever heard of a octopus in football?
I've heard of an octopus in the ocean.
In the ocean, like on a nature documentary.
No.
The documentary, My Octopus Teacher, which was a fantastic one. I think that was Netflix. Fantastic little documentary. Well, I was looking up the novelty prop bets for the Super Bowl this week, and one of the, I'm scrolling down, like the 6th or 7th novelty prop bet is, will there be an octopus? Plus 1,400 yes, minus 4,000 no. And I'm like, what do you mean? Where are they playing? Is this like near an aquarium? Is this, what is happening? So I looked it up, and a football octopus is when the same player scores a touchdown and converts the 2-point conversion to that touchdown, which is a super random situation. I feel like I know football pretty well. I've never heard of an octopus before.
Right, and that seems like something that would kind of happen pretty frequently.
I guess so. It's plus 1,400 to happen because you don't go for 2 a lot.
Sorry, I tuned out for like 2 seconds.
Yep.
What is it?
We're talking about sea creatures.
Yeah, what is the octopus, though?
So it's when the same player scores a touchdown and converts the 2-point conversion on top of that touchdown.
Gotcha.
That is and I'm like sitting here. This is a very obscure way to put it. And it is, I'm on like DraftKings.com looking at their sports book, and I'm under the general novelty props. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 6th one from the top.
I like it though, because
It's fun, but I think you would just like,
depending on the team.
You would at least spell it out, like what an octopus is. That's not common knowledge. That's common knowledge to anybody.
Like if the Eagles were in the Super Bowl again, I could see Jalen Hurts push from the 1, line up again and do it. Like the odds are probably lower for him. These two teams, neither quarterback's really a runner. I'd say chances are not. I mean, you said plus 1,400. I'd say it's not great.
Anthony brings up a great point in the chat here. 8 points, 8 legs. I would think if you're going to do it, like make a betting term,
so it was
an octopus, I would say an 8-leg parlay, right?
Yeah, I just looked it up. It was Jalen Hurts who had an octopus in 2023.
Interesting.
I mean, I was just thinking like Josh Allen would be likely to do that as well. Like somebody like that.
Yeah.
Lamar.
Yeah, definitely.
I think from what I'm reading, Jalen's the only one to our knowledge that has done it so far.
Wait, in the history of the football?
I need to do a little more research, but yeah.
The history of the football.
History of the football.
Jalen Hurts is the only one, apparently.
Someone's asking, have I ever scored an octopus?
This says Yahoo Sports says Jalen Hurts made history in Super Bowl 57, recording the game's first and to date only octopus.
Okay, in Super Bowl history.
Yeah. I just looked up just Super Bowl. I didn't look up NFL. I'm sure it's happened
probably
in the NFL plenty of times. But
I think the more shocking thing to me is like DraftKings thinking this is common knowledge, like the term octopus.
Right.
This is pretty wild.
I think I'm gonna sprinkle some on it.
I like this.
Plus 1,400. Why not? I mean, it's not that crazy.
I mean, you got to think quarterback is the most likely.
Yeah. The guy I'd be watching would be Kenneth Walker for this.
Fair. But then you got to have a offensive coordinator that's going to call a running play on a 2-point conversion.
Kubiak likes
and
to
it
run
does
the ball.
happen.
Kubiak likes to run the ball.
let's see in the NFL in general, because I had just looked up Super Bowl. Oh, there's been hundreds.
Right.
Okay,
like this is, it doesn't seem that crazy.
Yeah.
This game, I would say no.
Aaron Rodgers is a frequent performer of this.
Really?
Aaron Rodgers, Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson, Patrick Mahomes. The Packers and the Vikings are tied for the most in league history.
Octopuses. This is a stat that people track.
Yeah.
I think Devontae Adams did it this year. Could be wrong about that.
All right. There we go.
Oh,
We want to sprinkle a little bit on a novelty prop. That it's clearly the octopus bet, obviously.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I like
it's
it
a
too.
good little nugget.
Mm-hmm. Hey, if you need some groceries, go to Rouse's.
Yeah, Rouse's is awesome.
Rouse's.com. Hey Matt, what do you tell me to go to a grocery store for? What do you tell me to go to a website? It's a grocery store, guy. Okay, well you can go to the website Rouse's.com. Put in your zip code, and it's going to tell you where your nearest Rouse's location. It's also going to tell you what kind of deals are happening. It's Super Bowl. We're getting ready. We're getting ready to host a party this week. You got to get all your sides. You got to get all your dishes. Everything that you need. From beverages to food to whatever it is, everything that you need for that Super Bowl party, you can get it at Rouse's. Rouse's.com. Go check out all those local deals, your local Rouse's, whatever it is. If you're going to do it this week, everybody's got to get groceries. Everybody's got to stock up. They got everything that you need, and then they got more. So go check them out. The local grocery store. Support local businesses. Rouse's. Rouse's.com. All right, we're going to close out with a little Ask the Bench, so get your questions in. So stick with us for this last segment, and we will talk with you, chat. Coming right back here on Off the Bench.
Off the Bench.
All right, Baton Rouge. I know you already know because we've been telling you. But you got an upgrade. Boy, did you. You got something classy. You got something nice. You got something fun right here in downtown Baton Rouge. If you haven't had the chance to drive by, if you hadn't had a chance to go, it is open. It is operational. And my God, is it beautiful. Bally's Baton Rouge, 25,000 square foot gaming facility, casino, Vegas style gaming, a huge DraftKings sportsbook with the most gigantic television you've ever seen, huge bar, a great place to go hang out with the fellas. Maybe it's a ladies' night, maybe it's a little date night, staycation, if you will. They got a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous hotel that they have completely renovated, tore it down to the studs. We all remember what it used to look like over there. Well, it is completely transformed Baton Rouge. We got an absolute upgrade. Go check it out. Go plan a night over at Bally's of Baton Rouge. Go check them out.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we know each case and client are unique, and that no two cases are the same. But one thing remains constant, and that is our passion to help our clients. After an accident, we know your life has changed, which is why we passionately fight to make you and your family whole. Remember, whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. We're here to serve you.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
This new year, Hood Dental wants you smiling bigger and healthier than ever. New patients can get a healthy gums cleaning for just $89, plus a free exam and full mouth x-rays, a $376 value. With over 3,000 five-star Google reviews, 5 local locations, and easy online scheduling with same-day care, Hood Dental makes it simple to get started. And for January only, save 15% up to $150 on restorative treatment. Schedule today at hooddentalcare.com.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
Most roofers just replace your shingles. At Pelican, we diagnose your roof, digging deep down to find the root cause of your roof symptoms. Now call for me? Good. We don't ignore your roof's issues, we address them. Let's just take care of this right here, helping your roof to become the best version of itself. Interesting that you would say that. How does that make you feel?
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back here. Off the Bench, Monday show, brought to you by Bayou Ford. Every single Monday, fired up. Thinking about saying earlier, I don't have to live a lie.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Monday show, brought to you by Bayou Ford.
Matt, you can't just subtly drop something like that and then be like, oh, never mind, guys.
Oh, well, I said it earlier. We don't have to live a lie.
You don't have to live a lie, yeah.
Ford, yes.
Neither does Patoxy.
Neither does Patoxy Phil. Paul Tuxy Phil.
Yeah, Paul Tuxy.
Paul Tuxy.
Old Paul Tuxy.
Rebrand. Hey, guess what? When it comes to your money, you want to deal with a bank that you can go and shake somebody's hand, look them in the eye. First American Bank and Trust. They've been serving Louisiana families and businesses for over a century. It's a long time. So not some like big old corporate national skyscraper, but it's right here at home, Louisiana. Louisiana founded, Louisiana owned, operating right here in Louisiana. So whether you're opening a first checking account, maybe a checking account for a child, maybe you just want to change banks, deal with somebody local. Maybe you're buying a home, need a loan. Growing a business, need a loan. First American Bank and Trust gives you something big banks can't. That's personal service. That's real relationships and local decision. That's the most important thing. Everything is decided upon locally. So you talk to people who know your name and your community because that is their home too. So First American Bank and Trust, proudly Louisiana, proudly local. Visit FABT.com or stop by any First American Bank and Trust location today to check it out. Do y'all know what a group of octopuses is called? Octopi. Is it octopi?
I don't know.
You're asking us and you don't even know?
Well, I know what a group is called. I don't know what plural octopi are. A consortium.
Consortium.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was my next guess.
I know. And then I also saw this week, we took the kids to a movie.
Okay.
Zootopia 2. Do you know what a group of rabbits is called?
No.
This one's really cute.
Okay.
It's a fluffle.
That is adorable.
That's fitting, too.
Yeah, I know. Fluffy tails.
A fluffle.
I was trying to find. I was hoping it was good. I was looking. It's Groundhog Day. I was looking at what a group of groundhogs is called.
What are they called?
I think it's just called a colony.
Oh, lame.
Lame.
Is it groundhog good for anything?
No.
Not telling the weather.
Honestly, are groundhogs the worst animal possible?
I don't know. There's some bad ones out there.
No. There's worse animals out there.
You promised the people.
Terrible.
Sloths are nice, though.
No, they're great. You promised the people ask the bench.
Yep. Actually, ask the bench. Can QB1 still throw it 60 yards? 60 yards of reach pushing it. I can throw it over 50. I can get you over 50. I don't do anything to strengthen the rotator cuff. You promised the people ask the bench. Thank you.
did.
Thank you. Ask the bench here. Is it fair to say this is really a tripod when Kane carries the show so hard?
I mean,
that's a really good fair point. You did a good job today, Kane. You look cute over there. Keep it up. Keep up the good work.
We love you, Kane.
There's a guy Gulf South here asking a question, but basically, moral of the story is to drink My High.
Yeah.
There. Ask the bench. Can Tay-Tay throw the ball further than QB1?
Judging by how far he said he could throw it, no. Not a shot. I don't stay in shape in the off season, so that's
you don't
an
stay in
issue.
shape in the off season.
Yeah, me and Nussmeier can't do it.
You got in a conversation with somebody that said that obviously Nuss can't throw it very far because he didn't work hard in the off season.
That's right. I don't work hard in the off season, so I have no shot.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Can I crow hop?
Yeah, whatever.
If I can crow hop, maybe.
What'd you get it? Where do you get it?
At least 50.
I'm not trying to doubt anyone. I don't think anyone in this room other than Matt could throw a football over 50 yards.
No, I could probably get it to 50.
Oh.
You know, definitely
Just kidding.
can.
I probably cannot. Who?
Sam Darnold. He's plus 120 to win Super Bowl MVP.
Oh.
How about that? Pretty good odds.
That is good odds.
Well, we will continue our Super Bowl coverage all week long. Stick with us. No, Jake. It's the tripod rolling all week long. We love you. Stay safe out there. Stay warm out there. See you tomorrow.
Off the bench.
I want to tell you about our friends and our partners over at Ochsner Medical. When it comes to your health, you want the best team on your side, and that is the team at Ochsner. From routine checkups to world-class specialty care, Ochsner's doctors, nurses, specialists are here for you and your family right here at home. So if you need primary care, they got you. Ochsner's got you covered. Sports injuries, heart care, orthopedics, women's and children's services, whatever your health need is, you know that Ochsner has got you covered. That's Ochsner, leading medicine, advanced technology, compassionate care, all under one single roof. So locations all across Louisiana, locations all across the Gulf South. You know where they are. You've seen them. Plus virtual visits when you need them. That's important. Virtual visits when you need it. Getting expert care has never been easier because whether you're cheering from the stands, grinding at work, whatever, Ochsner's here to keep you in the game. Ochsner, every patient, every day. Ochsner.org.
South Louisiana, it's turnaround season, and River Parish Contractors is calling in the best of the best. We're hiring pipe fitters, iron workers, boiler makers, combo and structural welders, rig welders, carpenters, crane operators, dirt operators, and more. If you're ready to work, ready to earn, and ready to build something that lasts, call Big Jake at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Lockmeyer, Sean Fagan and Associates has won for our clients over $175 million